hanging it on the wall in the back here, so for the next show. But it says here on the back, it says in 1990, my cabin at Sunnyside Road in Shelton, Washington, Skokomish River Valley. The triangle control panel finally broke my memory around June 2023. It was a morphing, stormy mess for almost 2 months in my mind. So that's what Dave wrote on the back of this replica that he constructed. This is something that he saw when he was inside this craft that came back to his memory after 33 years, and he created this replica, and now he's donated to this channel. And I appreciate it very much, Dave. Thank you very much. And we'll be getting into the story very shortly. Anyhow, I've received things in the past from some of my followers. A couple of years ago, Mr. Gray Owl,
Elder Madison Backlaw,
a horse nipper, but he repurposed it.
Singing through the water,
extraterrestrial reality,
talking to
exoskeleton
guys,
management device.
every little thing.
And I think the idea is you leave this on your nightstand at the end of when you're going to bed at night. And
Feel it in our body,
alien mantis creatures,
feel it in
you
our
grab this
eyes.
thing and
Whoa,
give it a couple of
Elder
whacks with it,
Madison.
maybe, get a sample.
Lee Song, what's up?
Using the sticks at the end in case nobody believes you later on. I'm just kidding. That's back here too. This is one of the items I have in the back as well. But I always appreciate this gift. It was very nice for Mr. Gray Owl. And now I have this recreation of this control panel that Dave saw in Washington State back in 1990. But anyway, let's get into his story here. He sent me a complete, detailed story of how all of this happened. So let's get into it, and I will show some images. He has a drawing of what it looked like in the craft, and I'll show it as we're talking. And very interesting story. Here's what it says. Abduction, it seems. Around 1987, I was looking and purchased a 1+ acre lot on contract for $3,000 upriver just off the Skokomish Indian Reservation in Shelton, Washington. I had to drive through the reservation to get to my property. My mailbox was on the reservation at the end of the blacktop where the gravel road started. There are native homes on each side of my mailbox. I would go to my property often and wave at the native family as I would pass their home. One sunny day, I head to my property and stop to meet this native man. We are about the same age, under 30, and I pull down into his driveway. I walk up to his front door step to see 2 skinned beavers laying on their backs, and I step up and knock on his door. I told him I purchased some land upriver and I will be playing around the river.
What's up,
He tells
Super
me that I
Dave?
sleep in the woods upriver because of the
How are you, my
Indians.
brother?
We talk a bit. So he talks about these stick Indians. We talk a bit and I leave for my property. All goes well, no problems at my property.
Devin, what's up?
A-frame built, and by early 1990s,
Devin, you were here yesterday and I didn't see you. I'm so sorry.
No well for water,
I
but
saw
am very
someone
happy to be roughing it. The
saying
septic
hello to you,
system
but
was
I
in. The
did
toilet
not
was
see
hooked
you,
up, so
man.
I would stop on the
Something weird with the
reservation and
chat.
fill my army water jugs from a pipe from a spring 9 feet
Thank you
up
for
the hill
stopping
that
by,
came down
brother,
3
and
feet
I'm
off the
sorry
road
for
to bathe and
yesterday.
to flush the toilet with or dip
I
them
noticed
in the
someone
river
said
if
hello
spring was
to
not
you,
running. I was
and I was
29,
like,
single, and
Devin?
alone in the woods. My only neighbor was
I don't see any
over a
Devin
big hill
over
and
here.
never heard of them. I
Alaska,
less than 30
what's
minutes
up?
from my family and my job in Olympia. On one early morning, I am awakened by a very loud, all-consuming rhythmic rattle, like 3 metal ball bearings
Hope you guys
bashing
are doing
together at
good.
an amazing speed, but a rhythmic, steady vibration as loud as a rock concert. I am sleeping upstairs in the crow's nest.
This
I
is
cannot
Quirk
give
Zone,
this
my
deafening
brother.
rattle the justice it deserves. I quickly sit up in bed. I look up and realize something is above my
Investigator.
cabin. My window is 3 feet from my face, no drapes at this height, and as I look outside, there are no lights. There is no prop wash in my tree branches 10 feet away. Disbelief and partial panic now. I spin around in bed, and this rattle is thick in my air, and I now realize that this extreme rattle is so loud that it is covering my whole property, just beating down on me. I know to stay up here where it is safe. It seemed to last minutes, but the fear and panic and darkness got the best of me. I remember slowly laying back down. The rattle took me out. I do not remember telling myself, boy,
We're
am I
not
glad
turning the
that's over.
fireplace on
This night was
today.
wiped from my memory for 33 years. So now we fast forward to March of 2023. So he had this strange experience, before we get into that. So he has this strange experience hearing this strange rattling noise, and he doesn't know concluded because the next thing you know, he was conked out somehow. That happens to a lot of people in these incidents, doesn't it? So now, fast forward to March 2023, my crazy
fell
night
asleep.
from my A-frame cabin broke loose from my memory. The scariest night of my life just popped up, clear as a bell, like it just happened last night. My wife of 24 years says I never mentioned it. My old friend I worked with lived on the side of my A-frame after this encounter and bought my cabin and still lives there. Said I never mentioned that early morning what? They are that good at wiping our memories and only their intrusions. That is truly amazing. Within 3 weeks of my memory coming back, I wrote it down and sent it to a ghost site. So my memory was fresh in a March 2023 start to my delayed abduction. And I chalked that night up to the Stick Indians. I did a lot of calling around trying to get information on Stick Indians, trying to understand that visitation. I had no idea what was coming next. Within 2 months, I, for some reason, have a white, distorting, cloudy mess right up close in my face. I do not know if this is breaking loose from my memory in my sleep, but during the day, this foggy white mess makes no sense. So let's just stop there. So what he's saying here, there was this cloudy mess in his mind all of a sudden that he's with them at all times, starting in March of 2023. Doesn't know what's going on, doesn't know what's bringing it on. But apparently what was happening is memories were starting to return.
Anda na estrada, já faz uns anos a ir para o trabalho com o João. Mas com a Sara tem novos planos, correr a costa neste verão.
Carros, peças e muito mais. Complicar para quê?
Custojusto.pt.
Sorry. Sorry, my friends.
Many days go by and this white mess in my face has now has a dark morphing small cloud.
Jay, what's up? Good morning, brother.
Below my chin, and to the right is a moving black storm cloud, kind of moving, and all is kind of blurry. Many days go by and all of a sudden I see this white downward slope to the right side and a round tube with a flat end where the cloud was below and to the right of my chin, and it looks like dark stainless. Very odd, no idea. More days go by and all of a sudden I am maybe 12 inches away from a white triangle with 3 knobs, and this is all I see. Clear as a bell. Wow, this makes no sense. Why am I seeing this? As time goes by and all I can think about is this triangle and its 3 knobs spinning together to take me out, and that crazy metal 3-ball rattle at my cabin that I have now convinced
Glenn,
myself
good
that
morning.
this is the noisemaker that took me out. This is my troublemaker. The wife gives me the look now whenever I bring it up.
Super Dave, the demon
My second
or
vision,
the
it
angels?
seems I am standing on my own. I cannot move my head, only my eyes. Looking straight ahead, I notice I am surrounded by
I think Trump is not gonna release anything now, Super Dave.
Foil walls and ceiling in front of me, maybe 25 feet away from me, a 20-foot wall, including an opening dark as night. And as I'm talking about this, I'm showing you, I have the drawing show here. And you can see there's opening inside this room. And also beside that, you'll see the triangle controls. As I scan left to right, there is an amazing-looking wall support pillar that is the color of raw white aluminum next to opening dark as night. And there it is, my triangle.
Super Dave, we saw a UFO last night after the church.
The triangle was around 6 feet, like me. It seems to be
It was an orange one.
top ceiling area and goes down and outward to the floor, and it is maybe 24 inches wide at the floor. It is an angled wall. There are no seams anywhere except the wall to my right has a seam at the ceiling. The wall to my right is maybe 10 feet away that stops into the opening dark as night, and I think the opening is bigger than what I am seeing. The opening is maybe 7 feet wide, and floor to ceiling seems to be 9 to 10 feet tall. Wall to my left is also 8 to 10 feet away from me and goes to the ceiling and stops before the outer angled wall. I feel each end wall may be walkways. There is decent lighting, but I do not see its source. The dark opening ceiling and floor go straight out into darkness. There is a beautiful light blue
See
hue
if I have another
reflecting
phone.
off the floor. I see no footprints, no
No, I
dirt on
don't.
the floor or walls, and look very sterile. There are no tables, gauges, levers like on TV. Only the wall support pillar and the white triangle control panel mounted in it. There is nothing to grab onto by design, probably. My third vision, for some reason, they stopped me at the dark opening, and I am looking left at the maybe a 2-inch round end wall next to wall support. There is an amazing upward wave or ripple in this metal woven looking metal wall, and the waves are perfectly spaced a half-inch, stuck to pipe, a half up like a perfect
Haven, my
half
sister.
to a pipe.
Good
Half
morning.
pipe. The ripple is only on the pipe area. The metal fabric came from outside.
We're checking my brother Quirk Zone.
It is not welded to the pipe, and the ripple was perfect floor to ceiling at 10 feet tall.
Quirk
I feel
Zone.
the weight of the craft on the lagging
He's
gears
a good
supporting
channel.
this end wall. I do
He's
not know
a
why I
investigator.
had to see if I was landed in my
And
big
I've
flat
been
yacht in the
listening
air
to
at the
him
dark opening, so he didn't
for a
know if I was on
while.
the ground or flying around at this point. My fourth vision, I am laying on my left ear looking at the right side bottom of a pillar and 4 inches to end wall pipe, and I see ripples starts at floor, and the pillar is a U channel about 3/8 of an inch thick, and
I
at the
saw
floor,
this
metal
yesterday.
support corner is
I
wrapped
heard it
Batman
actually
way across the opening.
before I went
So
to
they had my
bed.
face planted into the control panel, holding me up, I guess. How come the Greys float you in and I am being
Super
walked through
Dave,
the dark
I've
exit? Why am
seen
I being
Johnny
across the opening? So many
yesterday
questions.
night,
Around
no,
June
2
25th,
nights
before we went
ago.
to Washington for a
He was
graduation,
at Nez
I had
Lover.
made an appointment weeks earlier and had a regression session with Olympia. She helped me quit smoking
But I
years ago.
wasn't there
We had
live.
no
I
love.
was
That
there
same
the
day,
next.
I
I
am sitting in
saw
my old
it
cabin. Both
after.
brothers, my old friends, are sitting outside at a table.
So
I
I
found
haven't
outlook
had the
over a dead
opportunity of
circle in
talking
his
with
big
him, but
flat yard and found nothing.
from what I've
Luckily,
heard,
my
he's
old
been
friends did
busy
not laugh at me,
and
talk
he's
abuse us. This is one thing abductions are never really
recovering
discussed.
his
We visited, and before I left,
his
I shared
stomach
my
for the
triangle copy
peppers.
with them. I had COVID take me down the next day in my hotel room for
But
2
I
days.
I
made
sincerely
my
I do
triangle
not
from
know.
plastic, and I cut some cabinet handles I had. It's not perfect, but this is what I saw. I will send pictures
I don't know
today
if I
when my
have
wife
his
gets up.
email.
And this is what he was actually sending this to me. Actually had
I'm
sent
not
this to
sure.
somebody else too. He says, "Thanks for your time. Can you imagine how many hundreds of people had to walk past this control
I've seen
panel
him
on their way
some like
of
last
this
week
out of
and
this craft and
or
have to
maybe
break
2
loose
weeks
from their
ago,
memory 30 years later and
but I
wonder why
do
I'm seeing
not.
this white triangle
I
like
did
me.
not
They
ask
got
him
crazy good
when
memory
he was
drum.
gonna
This
go
memory took
live.
about 8 months total to break loose. I have no idea what happened before my drawing of me
But
looking
I
at
have
dark
the
opening made the
Adrian.
character
Good
standing
morning,
in
my
opening looking
brother.
left. Thanks for reading." And then he just says the pictures
Oh,
there.
Jay, that's early.
So apparently something happened here, and the memories came back. They came flowing back 33 years after the fact, and this is what he remembers. He remembers being inside some sort of a craft and seeing this sort of object. Is there anybody else out there? Does anybody else out there have a memory of this kind of a object, being brought into a craft and seeing this kind of thing? This is it, folks. This is
That's
a
it.
recreation, a replica of something that this man Dave saw when he was brought into some sort of a craft back in 1990. This is
1990.
what he said he saw.
Joa, good morning, my sister. How are you?
In a bunch of different memories over the course of several months. Why? Who knows? How does this work? Why did this happen? Who knows? But it's an interesting story, and I thought it was important to share. And I want to say to Dave, thanks a lot for thinking.
Thank you so much, Jay, my brother. You're so welcome.
When you're deciding.
Sunshine, good
I wanna
morning,
say to Dave, thanks a lot
sister.
for thinking of me when you're thinking about donating this to someone, and I appreciate it very much, and I will display it during
Okay, it's
all
almost
my
finished.
podcast episodes from here on out. Okay. So I want to say thank you very much for that. And I don't know what to say about this, but I have heard stories about things like this happening before. I've heard stories of people remembering things out of the clear blue sky that happened to them years earlier. It doesn't have to just be
Anchor, my
lately.
sister, I saw UFO last night
Memories come back of some sort of a traumatic incident.
on my on my
I don't know what to say. I mean, when it comes to these
evening
non-human beings, I mean, maybe
coffee
this is part of the plan. Maybe they wanted him to
coffee
remember what
at the
happened,
petrol station
but they
live.
wanted it to wait till years went by. Who knows? We can't say. We just don't know.
Thank
All
you,
of this is a
Jay. Come
mystery.
back anytime, my brother. You know
Governments
you're
in the
always
world know
welcome.
about this. The secret control
Yep.
groups,
So
most
we were
respected
listening to the
governments,
music.
major governments in the world, whatever they have on this, they're not
I'll show you
sharing
the
it. They don't
music.
tell
It's
us.
3
We
minutes
know
to
that they're
go for
lying.
this one.
We know that they've been lying, but they don't tell us what this is
So
all
we
about.
went to
Hey,
the
does anybody in the
church
government
to
know
go
what this
around
is?
the
Does
church.
anybody in the government who was working for the secret control group and reverse engineering
Yes, Joe, he looks like Mr. Gadget. Yes.
and if you did, do you know what its purpose is? To provide when you finally tell us the truth, you can tell us what this means.
You
If you don't,
took you took the
probably
name out of my
I don't
subconscious,
think anybody.
sister.
I don't think anybody knows what it means.
You're exactly
I
right.
don't think
That's
anybody
him.
knows what it means. Now he did say that he tried to get hypnotized and tried to.
Sister, I hope the weather is good over there.
Work. I'd like,
Gigi last night he was complaining
we would get to the bottom
that
of
it
this.
was getting
I
cold.
mean, apparently
Here
there's
is the
no memories
opposite.
of
We
seeing the
got
beam inside
21
this. He knows that he was
Celsius
brought into
today,
some sort of
apparently.
craft. He knows consciously that there was something weird that was happening that night because he was hearing this ungodly sound, right? He didn't know what it was, and then the next thing you know, it was the next day, right? And he doesn't remember how that.
Thank you, my
issue came to
sister.
an
Are you
end.
gonna go for a
And
ride
so,
today
you know,
on the
there has to
Vespa?
be. I would assume that he probably was face to face with some of these
Anchor, my
beings, and maybe
sister,
that
I've
memory
heard
hasn't
that it was
returned yet.
bad weather
Maybe
there. I
thankfully
had
too.
some
Who knows?
friends
I mean,
telling me
I had an
yesterday.
encounter with one of these beings, but I didn't see its face, and I don't remember its
It's been
face.
really
I'm sure
good
it's somewhere in
here.
back in my
I've
brain.
been
It's probably there. I
gardening.
don't know if I want to
I've
remember that.
filled up all of.
But maybe someday I'll get hypnotized.
Dave,
It's
your
problem
alien?
is like
Is that your alien on the garden?
that scared you out of your skin. I mean,
I
I don't know
can't
if you ever
go
through
there
something like
right
that.
now,
But hey,
brother.
Dave tried. He did try.
I have to
didn't
wait to
try, but
charge
Dave
my
tried.
wife's
A lot of
phone.
people try, and sometimes it works. Sometimes
But
it
actually, I
doesn't.
need I need
Maybe
I need a
maybe you
phone
could
to
try
put the
again at some
music for
point.
you guys.
But obviously, these memories were coming from someplace.
So I'll check that out soon,
And he knows
Super
that
Dave. Okay, I'll check the
he
link
remembers it.
as soon
Something
as
that
I
happened
turn
to him.
on
He
my other
remembers these
phone.
incidents. It was just coming back to him in a very strange way. It's almost like amnesia. You know, it's like, but just a specific
A
amnesia.
fly on
Not
the
just
wall. What's
not
up,
amnesia where you
brother?
forget everything.
Yes, it's on my live stream last night.
That's only just this
The
memory
live
here.
stream that says
But
coffee
then all of a
at the
sudden, it's
petrol
it came
station.
through anyhow. He wasn't
And
even thinking
then
about it. Just popped into his head
there's
somehow.
more stuff.
I guess his brain
It
wanted
says
to get
GG
this message out to
show,
him. I think it's very
and it
fascinating.
says a fire in the garden.
Anyway, I want to say
And
this. I want to say
fly
thank
on
you
the
all
wall.
for
If you
joining me
want to see
today.
the
Until
UFO
next
straight after, it's at the beginning. After I go around the church, so you will see me going up towards the church, and I go around it, and as soon as I go around it, I look to the left, and that's like over the Atlantic Ocean, and I saw an orange orb coming in my direction, quite far away. It looked like an airplane, okay, but it wasn't blinking. And then I was like, that's weird. That looks a lot like the orbs I usually see. And I keep looking at it with the camera fixed on it. And brother, it just disappeared, you know? Just like the UFOs I usually catch. So then I just said, look, this is a UFO, I'm pretty sure. The location, the location is north of Portugal, near the city of Porto. Okay? Please connect with everybody. I remember Wassa was there, Wassa Matao, because he usually comes on the right times, you know. This is actually Wassa Matao's music. Revolutionary. Revolutionary. Everybody. So, fly on the wall. Last night, I also saw a satellite. Maybe last night or 2 nights ago. Now I'm not sure. And the satellite, it's so easy to distinguish. It's like a white light moving on a straight line. No blinking, no powering up. Some of them do power up. The Musk, the Musk. Uh, I forgot the name. Satellites. Okay. It's at the beginning. It's the first 20 minutes after I visit the church. Right after I go around the church, I stop the car because I see an orange light and I focus the camera and you see the UFO. And then it just disappears. And I look from the camera. I'm looking to the camera to the UFO. I look to the sky. Sorry, I look to the sky. I see the UFO. I point the camera. I focus the camera. I see the UFO on the camera. I look up to the sky and I see shit all. I didn't see anything anymore. So it was maybe like 3-4 seconds maybe that I saw. And it looked exactly like the Florida UFOs that I post. Even though my camera is much worse than the camera from my brother of Florida UFOs, okay? And usually they travel on a little arc. It looks like they're going in front, but sometimes it looks like they're falling or arching. So this arching, I'm still very interested to know, because remember, when I say these are UFOs, they could still be satellites, but it must be a really different type of satellite that it arches. It's quite low to the not quite low to the horizon, but it's not right over on top. It's usually 180. It's about 90 degrees. Yeah, they usually appear 90 or between 50 to 90 degrees. They never go too up, nor they do not usually. They can go towards the horizon. I've seen them in the horizon. But it's a little bit more difficult to explain in the horizon. Super Dave, did you know what we're gonna have here in Portugal, my brother? We're gonna have the total eclipse of the moon this year. Super Dave, I'm thinking of going to that area where I was yesterday in the church. It's quite higher up. And I'm thinking of going there for the eclipse. I think it's gonna be at 7:30 at night. No, wait. I may be mistaken, guys. I'm not sure now. They say it's gonna turn night from day, so it has to be during the daytime. You know what I mean, guys? Okay, so my friends, we got good news. Mama Bear is coming back live today. So if you want to be there, guys, you will find me there, okay? A fly on the wall. Where are you from, brother? Elements Bear Claw. Yes, yes, I saw Super Dave. Anchor Haven, much love, sister. Everybody, please connect with my sister Haven. John P. Love, sister. Thank you very much for the support on the last live, sister. Anchor, my sister, we're gonna arrange a meeting, okay? An interview, my sister, to connect my subscribers with yours, and of course, yours with mine, if that's possible. But I can't wait to listen to your story, my sister. Thank you very much. Anchor Haven, everybody, check my sister out, please. I met her through my brother Tennessee and Matt, and we'll be having her very soon, I hope. In a week or 2 weeks, sister. Okay, so guys, today we're gonna read again. We're gonna read this, guys. Look, Fatima and the prophecy of Nostradamus. Okay, written by Fina Dharmata. This lady here, she was one of the biggest leaders of female equal rights at the time, which was a while ago, 1970s, 1980s. And she's done a really good research on the Fatima phenomenon. And today we're going to continue with that, okay, my friends? The next chapter is called The Revelation of the Third Secret, okay? So as you know, the third secret has been hidden many times. A lot of time, the church didn't want Lucy to reveal the secret, but she ended up scribbling it on the letters she wrote. So let's see what this research finds, okay? The first revelation with no text on the 13th of May, 83 years after the apparitions of Fatima, the Secretary of State of the Vatican announces to the crowd of pilgrims that were in Cova de Iria in Fatima for the awaited revelation. Also us, upon the TV, we were suspense. We were now gonna know the story of the prophecy, the soul of the worldwide sanctuary. The secret constitutes a prophetic vision compared to the ones of the sacred scripture. They do not describe the photographic form or the details of the future happenings. The Secretary of State synthesized that the vision of Fatima is referring to the fight of the how to say this? The fight of the, damn it, guys, I forgot the word. Give me a second. Here it is. The fight of the pagan systems against the church and the Christians. Nobody understood anything about that grandiose vision, pretentiously comparable to the sacred scripture. What the crowd understood is that Lucy does not reveal any prophecy, only an image that was shown to her, and then she will come to a bishop dressed in white that was killed together with other people. The bishop would be John Paul II. He believed, Lucy confirmed. It's not known if all of the believers believed in her. On the secret, the bishop in white would die, but it is believed that it had been saved by Our Lady, Virgin Mary, supposedly. To demonstrate a miracle. Oh my God, you're gonna love this one, guys. To demonstrate a miracle, he had turned the path of the bullet that tried to kill the Pope on the 13th of May in 1981. John Paul II got to put the bullet in the crown of Virgin Mary in Fatima. Guys, did you know this? Did you know that the bullet that they used to try to kill the Pope was put on the crown of Fatima in Portugal? So if you do not know that, now you know it, guys, because I knew this. This is history here in Portugal. Thank you, Dave. Leave a comment. She's amazing. She will connect back to you. It's not surprising, therefore, that the Pope John Paul II conceived an enormous sentiment of gratitude to Our Lady of Fatima. Therefore, he didn't die. Rome maintained intact. He did not cross any city half in ruins or prayed for the souls of the cadavers that found on the way. That was a relief. But if the Pope felt relieved, the believers and the journalists were waiting for more. They wanted really to know the text on the totality. Something is missing. Therefore, on the 26th of June of 2000, that prophetic moment was accomplished. The Vatican was gonna give to know the famous manuscript of Lucy on a translation in 7 languages. The press room at the Vatican, the expectation was big. Journalists from the whole world awaited the conference of the press. Photographs, cameras, TV occupied the best places to capture that special moment, transmitted for 40 countries live. Here, finally, after 83 long years, the secret message. You wanna know it, guys? Exactly, my sister. Oh, bless my sister. That's so true, right? Okay, now there is a quote. It says, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. The third part of the secret, revealed on the 13th of June of 1917 on Covadonga Fatima. I write in act of obedience to you, God, my God, that has sent to in the means of your excellency, Reverend the Lord Bishop of Lydia, and your my sanctiful mother. After the two parts that I already exposed, we come to the left side of Our Lady, a little higher, an angel with a sword on fire on his left hand, scintillating. He was expelling flames that seemed to burn the whole world, but they would extinguish when with the contact of the shining of the right hand. That would call Our Lady to their encounter. Okay, so this is old reading, so it's not gonna be perfect. You know what I mean, guys? The translation. Yes, please do, sister. This is very complicated over here. Okay, Joa, I have this music I've done for Roger yesterday. Hope you enjoy, my sister. Oh, yes, the loss of private property. I know that's happening in Germany a lot. Um,
Roger woke up at the crack of maybe. That can't be it. I need loud, baby.
the angel was pointing with his right hand to earth. With a strong voice, he says, "Penitence, penitence, penitence." And we saw on a huge light that it's God. Something similar to what people see on mirror when they pass it in front of you. The bishop was dressed in white. We had the feeling that he was the Saint Father. Several other bishops and priests and religious and female religious going up a rough mountain. On the top there was a big cross with old branches, made of old branches, like it was subreiro. It's a tree. A subreiro, it has like a skin around the tree. The Saint Father, before he got there, he crossed a big city and a half in ruins. He was trembling and not walking very easily, so he was very weak. He had a lot of pain and pity. He was praying for the souls of the cadavers that he found on the way, on the path. Getting to the top of the mountain, already very tired, and from his knees to his feet, from the big cross, he was killed by a group of soldiers that shot several bullets and arrows. And still they kept dying, one after the other one. The bishops, the church, the priests, religious, all the people in all classes and positions. Under the two arms of the cross there were two angels, each with a crystal drip on their hands. And there they would collect the blood of the martyrs, and with them they would sprinkle on the souls that got closer to God. Oh my God, this is so philosophical. And then it says 1944. This is from the Bible. There is no doubt that the first reading gave a good argument for certain American movies. Blood and deaths, there are a lot. Everybody dies in the end. Even the angels are sadic. They drip the souls with blood. The people that invented the secrets of Fatima, populations of calamities, should have been very satisfied, but they weren't. They wanted world wars. That was only a city and a mountain. The living room in the Vatican, it rained questions. The Cardinal Ratzinger, with the ungrateful task of explaining a prophecy that had happened, at least on the city of the Vatican. It was advancing the indication that it was symbolic, that permitted the margin to interpretation, not being an interpretation historical absolute. Therefore, intelligently, it left a little bit in open, but the insatisfaction was very clear. Oh, be careful with those, Joa. Nobody wanted to believe so much things, years of suppositions, and after all, the mountain. Here in Portugal, we have a saying that the mountain gave birth to a mouse, okay? When there's a lot of talk, but nothing, no soul on the content, you know what I mean? During the next days, many people on earth became investigators using the internet. The people that thought they were sorted thought that they could be, that could not be the secret nor the text. It's always said that it consisted of words, and after all, what was being shown was a vision. There were made comparisons to the writing, labs that tried to find differences on Eames and Aces, comparing the memories of Lucy of 1941 with the letter wrote in 1944. There were made suppositions of bad faith against the Vatican, and in such manner that the people wished that the secret was the Rosary of Calamities. And still, on July of 2003, it came to a journal of Janet Costello, The Secret of Stuttgart, invented in 1963 as being the real secret. The title was Third Message of Fatima, a warning to humanity. This extant secret were invented at the time of the Cold War. It had a function of announcing a disgrace if the United States and USSR would not get along. It accomplished its mission in what it seems, but it's so fantasious that even it affirms that it was revealed in October. The witnesses present at the time that Lucy stopped to listen to the answers of Our Lady would listen to a sort of hum of a bee. Therefore, it was necessary to listen to a agglomerate of bees during a long time to be space for the divulgence of such extent secret. it could only be the little words as it's always been said by Lucy. Still, it's said in 1924. She still said it, but now, then, we had an image. And as much as you want to use sophisticated technologies, all indicates that that was the secret that Lucy wrote in 1944. The only doubt is that if it's really 1917. This is an extract of the letter of Lucy. So she did have a good writing. If it was her writing, probably not. Thank you, Joa. I'm getting used to it. Okay, the next chapter is the Pope the Bishop in White? Question mark. Lucy says this is her feeling is that this is the the Bishop in White. Was it the Holy Father? Only a feeling. That's what she has, a feeling, guys. Elder Medicine Backlaw. So angels with a sword on their hands in a superior position to the bishop define them naturally as the angels of your Christian education. For her, the light is immense. It's God. It's a bishop. It's a pope. The syllogism is this one. If the pope is also bishop, there exist many other bishops that are not popes. On the hierarchy of the Apostolic Church of Rome, there are still the cardinals with intermediate dignity. We needed to confirm someday in some pontification. The Pope crossed some city in ruins if people died on his side. Bishops, religious men, women, the mountain that he climbed, and if he saw the old cross on the top of that mountain. It is also important to ask if Lucy would accept if the bishop would be Portuguese. As an example, the fact that the medium has the secret that gave respect to the main figure of the church gives her another protagonism. A Portuguese Dolly, love you, my sister. Good morning. Blessed rising, my sister. A Portuguese bishop would turn the secret regional. Therefore, the little success that the pre-interpretation of Professor Giraldus, on the contrary of other suppositions that talk to the end of the Pope and world wars, with the weak auto self-esteem that characterizes usually the Portuguese people, relating the secret to Portugal would take valor and prestige to the secret message. Even the Catholics, Portuguese, do not find funny that Lucy would deposit a secret that not give respect to the big ones. You know what I mean, my friends? Roger, we played your music earlier, brother. The beings in the sky are veneered incredibles if they walk with the values that the earth has at the time, the church values, okay? On your turn, on the other turn, that interpretation was always accepted by the Vatican. The secret interests only to the Holy Father, which is destined to. The Cardinal Ottaviani that read in 1959. There were circling then innumerous suppositions privileging the thesis that the third secret would allude to the crisis of the church or the end of the Pope. It was always, maybe the end of the Pope will happen now with the files coming out. It was always understood that an object inside the grill, interpretative of Catholicism and intimately connected to their main figure, the Vatican years ago took care of Fatima. The owner of that sanctuary is no longer Portuguese. The fact that the apparitions happening here transformed it in a mere accident. Therefore, the Vatican kidnapped documents of the secret, the acts of the medium, and the apparitions. Guys, do you understand how they took care of everything? They just didn't take care of the people. And the people were here to tell the truth, my friends. And this book, I hope it does. It is symptomatic that what happened in 1989, at that time, the responsible of the sanctuary of Fatima sent a questionnaire to Lucy, and Lucy responded like this: to the questions that you refer to the apparitions, I cannot answer without the authorization of the Santa Se, unless your reverence wants to ask license and obtain it. In contrary, I will pass along, leaving those questions in white. Interesting, guys. As they do not appear, those memories of the answers of the apparition, it's deducted that the responsible of the sanctuary did not lower himself to ask Rome about a sanctuary that he was responsible for, and therefore he did not obtain license. At this point, Lucy also must have felt important. She could have got the grandiose how do you say it, guys? She could have felt important, and there she said that on her only Rome, she only needs to respond to Rome. Even on that space, only her has the power to promote bishops or popes. Okay, so guys, this man here is the man that tried to kill the Pope. The Pope visits Ali Ajka in prison. So the next chapter, guys, is gonna be the murdering contracted by the skies, okay? So we're gonna do this next time we pick up on this book, okay? It's about Ali Ajka, who tried to kill the Pope. And look at this phrase: the villain dressed the skin of a hero, the messenger of gods. I'll read you this quote. On the 13th of May, 81, the Pope was victim on the avenue of St. Peter, of a son of Mahomet. the Turkish Ali Ajka on the 64th anniversary of the first apparition of Fatima. Guys, listen to this. The son of Mahoma, the Turkish Ali Ajka, on the 64th anniversary of the first apparition of Fatima, and by a curious luck, Fatima is the name of the daughter of Mahomet that married with a cousin with the own name of Ali on the year 2 of Hejira 623. The press noted the hour precise of the shots that hurt John Paul II. 17 hours 19 minutes. 17.19, which means 19.17 reversed. Seven! Mama, what's up? John P loves you, my friends. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. So I hope I can leave you with some water on your mouth for our next read. We may do this the next time because now I really am interested, okay? I really interested on reading the rest of this, guys. It's looking so interesting. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. I almost want to get another coffee. But what we're gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna get sorry. Oh, wait a second, guys. To the bone. Harry man's son, no. Bigfoot. To hide. Bigfoot. Oh, why? Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ninja Eagle Dave got wings of gold. He flies through the night, his stories untold. Cryptid shadows dance where the moonlight falls. Bigfoot's in the trees, in the forest call.
Oh, tonight.
Oh, tonight we're taking that ride. UFO glow, got the stars as our guide.
Bigfoot.
Watching, always lurking here. But we're flying high.
No room for fear, 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 fear.
Through the treetops, through the misty haze. Baby styling sharp, cutting through the maze. The wind hums low, whispers in the air.
Yeah.
Eyes of the unknown, they're
Everywhere.
Feel
Oh,
the vibe, let it set you free. The sky's alive, cosmic energy. Oh, tonight, we're taking that ride. UFO glow, got the stars as our guide. Bigfoot's watching, always lurking,
near.
but we're flying high.
No room for fear, 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 fear. Down, 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 down. Down, down,
Look down, the world's upside down. Dave's laugh echoes as we spin around. Blessings from the crypt as they give us a sign. This right's a gift, it's
one of a kind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da. So guys, the fireplace is not on today, so it's a little bit, I'm sorry.
Ninja Eagle Dave got wings.
The gold
He flies through the night, his stories
is untold.
Cryptid shadows dance when the moonlight falls.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bigfoot's in the trees, in the forest call.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Tonight.
Oh, tonight we're taking that ride. UFO glow, got the stars on our guide. Bigfoot's watching, always lurking near. But we're flying high. No room for
Yeah. My friends, hope you enjoyed our live today. It was a short one. Actually, guys, I haven't told you my middle baby, Madalena, she's on the hospital right now. She has a little rash, and we're not. My wife wasn't sure what it was, so she went to the hospital with her. It's not serious, but she was having her knees were tired in the morning, and her eyes were a bit swollen. So we're not sure. I'm not sure what happened. She was playing in the garden. She was doing a lot of stuff, so I do not know. Princess! Mwah, sorry I missed you. John P. loves you, my sister.
Bigfoot's watching, always lurking near. But
There you go. Oh my god. I have to eat something. And I have to go in. I have to go over there to ask something, okay? But I'll be back in a minute.
Look down, the world's upside down. These life echoes as we spin around. Blessings from the cryptids, they give us a sign. Pride's a gift, it's one of a kind. Oh, tonight we're taking that ride. UFO got the stars as our guide. Bigfoot's watching, always lurking near. But we're flying high. No room for fear. Chasing saucers in the starry skies. Truth uncovered where the shadows lie. Wake up our brother, he's the cosmic guide. Oh hidden, oh hidden. Your light is never forbidden. Hidden, oh hidden. The truth you've always given. Whispers of the cosmos in the night. Shining answers through your second sight. Investigations that you bring to light. Mysteries unfolding your endless fight. Oh hidden, oh hidden. Your light is never forbidden. Hidden, oh hidden. The truth you've always given. Saucer trails and cosmic tales. Through the static you prevail. Hidden brother on the case. Bringing truth to every space.
John P. loves you, my people. I'll be back in a minute, okay? Just listening some music. I'll be back. We'll hang out a little bit more before my list is being made.
Deep and wise. Chasing saucers in the starry skies. Truth uncovered where the
Oh
shadows
my
lie.
gosh.
The paper brother, he's the cosmic guide. Oh hidden, your light is never forbidden. Oh hidden, the truth you've always given. Whispers of the cosmos in the night. Shining answers through your second sight. Investigations that you bring to light. Mysteries unfolding your endless fight. Oh hidden, your light is never forbidden. Oh hidden, the truth you've always given. Saucer trails and cosmic tales. Through the static you prevail. Hidden brother on the case. Bringing truth to every space. Oh hidden. is never forbidden. Nick from the cosmic twilight shines, chasing UFOs through the skies divine. With a notepad in hand, he reads the stars, charting the unknown, breaking all the bars. He's the host with the most alienatic flow, questions the cosmos, let the mysteries grow. In the dark of the night, his torch burns bright. Nick's the guide, showing us the light. Big ups to Nick, the truth seeker we adore. Blessings and big hugs, we need him more. From the shadows to the dawn, he's got the sight. Nick from the cosmic twilight. There are no more whispers, he hears them clear. Footsteps in the void, he feels them near. Chasing the echoes where the strange resides. Nick's got the answers that the world hides. The skeptic, the dreamer, the bridge in between. He's a hunter of truths, not a man of routine. With a laugh and a wink, he keeps it cool. Nick's no fool, just breaking the rules. Big ups to Nick, the truth seeker.
Roger!
Blessings and big hugs,
We needed more.
from the shadows to the dawn, he's got the sight.
Nick from the cosmic twilight. Bam, bam, ba-dam, bam.
There are no more whispers, he hears them clear. Footsteps in the void, he feels them near. Chasing the echoes where the strange resides. Nick's got the answers that the world hides. The skeptic, the dreamer, the bridge in between. He's a hunter of truths, not a man of routine. With a laugh and a wink, he keeps it cool. Nick's no fool, just breaking the rule.
Big hugs to Nick.
The truth seeker,
We adore.
blessings and big hugs, we need him more. From the shadows to the dawn, he's got the sight.
Nick from the cosmic twilight. Beautiful.
Big ups to Nick, the truth seeker we adore. Blessings and big hugs, we need him more. From the shadows to the dawn, he's got the sight.
Nick from the cosmic twilight. Beautiful. Do you want to see a little bit of polarity, guys? I don't know if you know, but polarity is huge channel. Huge channel, guys. I'll show you guys. To Nick, truth seeker we adore. Na 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 na, we needed more. Okay, it says Ross is suspicious of Trump's disclosure.
Go through a lot of stuff. I was horrified, because and in fact, part of his motivation was to try to stop this from happening, right?
I know this girl. I know
Do you
this
think
voice.
that my mind went for whatever reason when you were talking about the story of.
Oh, that's Jesse Michaels. Bad man.
Bully gets the police place, and you have to be a certain level of purity to make contact, and if you don't, then somehow there's violence to you or
little
something.
man.
So, okay, so this question of your purity, or else, okay. So in a lot of
You
traditions
little
that have
devil.
this, that discuss this contact with non-human intelligences, whether we interpret them as like deities or UFOs or whatnot. A lot of them do have this idea, similar idea, as in the Merkaba tradition, right?
Yeah.
You do have to be.
I know
also
this
see
girl,
similar
guys. I
tradition,
know this
but
voice.
strangely, it's with philosophy.
Mhm.
So you have to be
She's not
discerning,
Laura
you have to know
Eisenhower.
so much math and purified yourself in order to understand philosophy, like truth and things like that.
I'm not sure, guys, okay?
So so you see this. So now, I don't know if that's true or not, but this is the historical fact that people believe this and people have prepared themselves to do this. Now, listen, when people ask me, because a lot of people do, I have people say I go talk to a class or do some podcast, and I'll have somebody ask me, how can I make contact, right? And I don't recommend that at all.
Yeah, right. Right, especially not in some sort of recreational, like it's fun or whatever.
Like C5 or like psionics, which, interestingly, has been something that, well, maybe not specifically psionics, but I mean, CE5 is absolutely promoted and encouraged as some kind of like recreational activity to connect with something that is like completely benevolent. You've got such contrasting opinions here from people who, from our perspective, are in like really similar circles, maybe even like overlapping circles. And then obviously psionics through Skywatcher, and we're actually, I think they talked about it in the Chris Ramsey pod with Ross. It was really interesting. That wasn't necessarily encouraged for people to go and do, but again, when you're putting something in this like high-end production on a big screen and portraying it as some kind of like
Angel.
interesting divine experience that anyone can do if they practice, it's weird when you hear these contrasting opinions, especially people who've been into the Vatican and stuff saying that like I wouldn't be doing that. How do you guys feel about that? I wasn't going to, but I'll put up a quick poll on how you guys feel about Diana Pazolko.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah,
yes,
I don't
it's
recommend
Diane
it.
Pazolk. I
It's
like her.
dangerous, I think.
Sorry, guys,
If
I
it
like her.
happens, it'll happen when you least expect it. And you should reality is set up the way it is for a reason, I think.
Yeah.
You can just move through your own life and contemplate virtue and get where you need to go through
This
that.
guy, Jesse
I do
Michaels,
think,
he's
yeah, it's
being
like staring at the sun
supported.
from
His
the
channel,
air.
his
Experience this stuff.
Yeah.
everything about him is being supported by a guy who was the right arm of Epstein, guys. Didn't know that.
Really, don't always go looking for it.
I think it's the neighbor of
I'm a fan,
Epstein in New
personally.
York.
I wasn't even going to put up a poll because I just feel like Diana
So
Pazolko is
guys,
someone
be
who-
careful. Jesse Michael,
I don't
he
know,
does
for me
have
personally,
some
she's
blood
bringing
money with
such
him, okay?
Genuine positive curiosity that like
I don't know if he knows, but I would suspect he does know because that Botnick guy, he is sure he's a devil.
Di celebrating 7 months, says 7 months of Clarity Fund. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Guido.
Southern Dave, what's up, brother?
I appreciate you. Rich,
How are you doing?
Again, brother. Winston celebrating 4 months says 222 almost.
Hope you had a good weekend, my brother. It was a pleasure hanging out with you on the weekend.
And Guppy says, visit please. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but thank you. And Draco gifted
Sangeeta.
5 ships. Sir, you are a legend.
My
Thank
sister.
you for your generous donation.
I'm good,
Let's get
thank
started.
you.
Check
My
for
back
Draco.
pain is getting better.
There are members only streams and content and
I feel a
upside
little bit, a
Discord
little
access.
nag, but not much
And,
anymore.
I think, before we move on from this clip, I found it interesting as well how
I need to call my wife
they
as well,
spoke. They
guys.
mentioned how Gary Nolan's
To see how is she doing.
research was because he wanted to stop this happening to people. That there is like an element of like, I guess, fear and anxiety of the phenomenon, which again is, I guess, painting it in this kind of negative light. I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I obviously think if there is good, there must be equal bad. And, you know, as Mel Gibson said on the Joe Rogan podcast, that those forces are real and they are slugging it out over the souls of mankind.
Ooh.
And we all talk about on the show regularly how there is obviously, like, there is an information war happening, which is a war for your belief and a war for your mind, which is essentially a war for your soul, right? I think again, so many of these people are telling you the same story. They're just telling you in a way with maybe different words, different labels. But I think when we strip all that back, ultimately, we agree that the same thing is going on. 67% of you guys say you love her on the vibe check. I'm a fan of that. 23% think you're a bit sus. I think that's fair. I think given the people she's around, a 20% sus factor is okay. 10% say they're not into it, and that's fair enough too. I would say, though, interestingly, and to her credit, I believe, and I could be a bit wrong here, but I believe that she has like completely distanced herself and cut off like the Tim Taylors, the Gary Nolans, and basically the Chris Bledsoes, like all the UFO people, because she felt just like the whole thing was kind of weird and spooky, and that like she wasn't sure if she was being used for the fact that she writes books and all that kind of stuff. So
Yep,
I think
exactly. I think
as well.
she
Way to
she
put it,
did
she was
well.
wrong to do that.
Get away
Joe
from
Celebrating
those.
3 months says, "What's up, Josh? Is it possible that we get an Epstein channel on Discord? Been doing some researching and got a lot of interesting emails and finds. Brother, my sweet brother, we've had an Epstein channel in Discord for quite some time.
There is nothing about UFOs because there's no evidence of UFOs engaging with this planet, no evidence of extraterrestrials. So there's an obvious contradiction there. I think the primary concern is the reality. How is it going to happen? What was originally proposed in the UAP disclosure laws through the National Defence Appropriation Act, and this was knocked back, was a 10-member review panel where they were going to have a group of greybeards, people who were familiar with the subject, who were going to make an assessment about what could and couldn't be declassified. That doesn't seem at the moment to be in the proposal that Donald Trump's putting up. At the moment, all we're talking about is a review and release of records. If I was the Pentagon, I wouldn't have that as an order by the President for declassification. And that's not
Puxar o anzol, enfiei o braço para puxar o anzol que estava a meio, esta parte mais grossa meteu-se lá para baixo e teve que tirar o braço fora.
instantaneously from henceforth.
Tentar virar o braço de outra maneira.
Would go and do a Freedom of Information Act request and
Eu
cite
vi como eu pus aquela cordinha a agarrar aqui o estendal. O estendal não, o protetor do sol.
Pois já
A
vi.
cordinha aqui dos dois postes.
Assim está a segurar aqui para não cair.
Sim, e acho que assim já não vai amarrar tão
somebody
fácil.
externally advising the president in a very clever way, very constrained. Make it sound good, like make it taste good, but really in the long run it's not very nutritious. That's my...
Umas férias épicas, levar fraldas e carrinhos. Ou para quem quer quase novo. Encontre justamente o que procurava e muito mais no
Sorry guys, we're gonna have a lot of ads with this guy. He's a big channel.
In the long run it's not very nutritious. That's my...
Blessed Mama,
Goy slop.
Adrian.
Make it taste good, lots of sugar, but it's actually terrible for you. It has zero nutrition. This is goy slop, okay? That's kind of irrelevant, but I found that kind of interesting. What is interesting, though, is the fact that Ross is sus on this, and what he's picking up on...
Guys, let me show you something quickly, okay? Okay, so guys, Mama, Blessed Mama, you're gonna have the pleasure of watching me and my wife just before the marriage. This was just before the marriage. And this one here was on my brother's marriage. Look at that beautiful dress my wife is wearing. Oh my gosh. Look at those beautiful. And this is my wife when she was young. And this is my daddy. Everything we have is thanks to him, my people. This is after the marriage, the photos on a forest nearby. Not a forest, like a park. Huh? Then we have Vincent and Manny
over here. We got Manny over there. And then we have my wife when she was younger as well. That's when I met her.
She's still a beauty, but she knocked me off my feet straight away.
People are kind of like excited and all in, understandably.
A big concern. And there are other specific for example,
So that was a quick journey to the memories, my friends. Hope you enjoyed.
know from our own sources at Reality Check, a lot of the evidence that's coming is from whistleblowers inside private aerospace, inside private companies. And the big corporations, Lockheed, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, Raytheon, these companies that I know have got access to non-human technology. They have knowledge about UFOs. They have technical information about these craft, if they can be described as craft. They're not compelled under any expression of intention by President Trump at the moment to release any information. So that's the big issue I have. It sounds good, it's getting us all excited, but before we all get excited, let's just make sure that the President follows through with an executive order or some kind of legislative authority, which means that we do get real reform. Because we've heard this before, they promised this over 30 years ago with the James Bain Assassination Records Act. It didn't happen for 3 decades.
So I had a thought about this, and let me know if you agree with me
Sure.
or not. When President Trump made that statement, one of the first things that I thought was, doesn't this kind of make the government look like a joke? You have all of
I agree
these
with this point.
congressional groups, this disclosure group coming together. They're working really hard, trying to get evidence after disclosure. They're holding congressional hearings, which go nowhere, by the way, all for the president to just be asked and then he sends a post on Truth Social. Doesn't that kind of show that in DC there's just like this internal rat race of people asking for information that they're getting denied? What?
This is exactly, I think I said this on yesterday's stream, that like it's wild that we had 3 congressional hearings plus
Thank you,
other
blessed
smaller
mama.
events that have tried to push this conversation forward. We've had people like David Grush.
I need to check. I
We've
need
had,
to call my wife.
Jake Barber. All these people give critical information under oath.
Okay, I got
publicly, and
2
then also
calls here.
Prontos. Então, quantos pacotes dias é que faltam? Então tenho que te mandar dinheiro amanhã para quinta e sexta, não é? Prontos, está bem. Tá. Maratão. Quando saís direitinho para cá, ou liga-me para ver se ainda estou a buscar. Vai? Pronto, maratão. Até logo.
O número para o qual ligou não pode neste momento ser contactado.
Okay, so I don't know. This number could be important. Okay, so let me try doing this. Okay. Let's see if this works.
O número.
Yeah, this is one of those numbers that they never answer. Stupid. Okay, let me call my wife quickly. Guitar, good morning, brother. How are you? We're just checking on my wife and my daughter. Sabe que eles foram ao hospital?
Eu sei que a mulher diz que a menina acordou com uma parte da vista muito inchada. Já foi
Tô, linda.
Então,
Então. Acho que poderá ter sido das galinhas ou do sol. Ou dos escoteiros, porque foi depois dos escoteiros, não foi? Foi.
posso ter que picar em alguma coisa.
Ótimo. Sim? Ok. Tá bom. Não quer tirar sangue, é? Diz-lhe que é para ela não olhar. Seguras no braço, seguras na carinha para olhar para ti e quando ela sentir a picada diz, olha, vai passar e depois passar um bocado desaparece. Olha, a Fátima fez uma omeleta. É preciso estender a roupa.
Tem que ver se tem
Está na
espaço.
máquina.
Tem que ver se tem espaço, eu sei.
E pode-se pôr lá fora no estendal do pátio? Que está sol agora.
Vou ver se há vaga para isto
A
tudo.
Fátima já tirou.
Vou ver se isto tem vaga para isto tudo.
Ok, substitua a roupa, tira lá de fora e mete a que está na coisa. Ok, até já então. De resto está tudo bem, não está? Beijinho. Okay, guys, everything is good. They're not sure, but they think it has to do with. She went for scouts, my kid, on Sunday morning, and apparently the scouts they were outside, so it could be allergic reaction to the pollens. Clay, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. Big hugs. So yeah, basically everything. Let's hope she's gonna do blood works now. So
I mean, if you missed yesterday's stream,
let's see how it goes.
but if you just go back and watch the start, I showed
Eu se calhar é que vou comendo e depois.
Uma menina
in
qualquer.
November 2024, and he said, "Don't make any plans for the 3rd of March 2026. Actually, it won't matter anyway. You're not going to have a choice." Okay, and then there's all these like edits and redactions where he removed that and was like, "Oh, I'm just kidding," and now it's completely gone. So you know, I do believe that this rollout has been planned a long time. The Obama thing is maybe a coincidence. Maybe it's part of it to get like people who are like extremely on the left to get on board with it, because we know it's two wings of the same bird.
And it exists.
It does. Well, I think the issue here is that we have executive government. It's quite clear that the secrecy, I mean, I've spoken to people in the legacy program, people with knowledge of this program that's not meant to exist. And they tell me that there are executive orders, presidential executive orders, that are kept secret, that are essentially mandating under what's called a Title 50 exemption, that this UFO stuff will be treated like a covert action and kept secret from the US taxpayer and from the Congress. There's one other thing I wanted to point out.
This is, and he's going to start getting into a couple of points I want to talk about through this show, and you know, I'm not posing them as truth, but I think they're really interesting theories, or at least like a thought experiment. So I'll let him cook and we'll talk about it.
In the Epstein files, there are multiple references, intriguing references, where Jeffrey Epstein, incredibly,
E se calhar é melhor desligar o fogão, não?
prominent physicists
Se calhar é melhor desligar o fogão.
in energy systems.
A
I
sopa
suspect
já
he was
está?
doing this
Não
on
é
the
sopa, é o arroz que está a aquecer em banho-maria.
Wait, what?
Ok.
Israel?
Pensei que tivesse a fazer a
Everyone
sopa.
Não,
knows he
também
worked
já
for
põe com
Russia.
sopa.
It's so obvious that
Eu
he
ia
worked
estar a
for
fazer
Russia,
sopa
dude. I
depois,
can't
põe no
believe
pano e
you
depois
support
fica
that.
para estragar
I
em
mean,
casa.
all the mainstream media is telling you it was Russia. I mean, it's just so obvious. That's crazy.
It wasn't on behalf of the Russians, because that's another thing. He had a close relationship with the Russians. Let's hope that it was with the Israelis.
Yeah. I think you're pretty safe with that hope, Ross.
If that's the case, it does imply what Chaim Eshed, the leader of the Israeli space program, he's the previous head of the Israeli space program, and he spoke out in a Hebrew newspaper quite a few years ago now, and did this extraordinary interview where he revealed that Israel was well aware of the US legacy retrieval program for alien spacecraft, And he implied very strongly that there was a high degree of collaboration between Israel and the United States on propulsion systems and technology like energy systems. And I think it's no coincidence that the Epstein...
Menino, teve um habituado a começar, o Casa dos Segredos, é tudo apanhado.
Viu aquele que foi operado
Sei,
ao pênis no dia do apagão?
e o outro é... Ai, como é que ela diz? Trabalha aqui, parece ela vai entender que trabalha nas águas de Gaia, em Canoa. Olha,
A mulher do Manafá.
olha, é cada um mais apanhar lá para dentro, que você não imagina. Qual deles é que é o melhor?
So guys, there was it's like Big Brother show yesterday started here. And one of the secrets of one of the guys was he had surgery on his penis
Protects
on the day of the blackout.
that Epstein was interested in as a spy for Russia.
Do you know we had a blackout here? Quando é que foi o apagão?
Pointing that.
Ui, já
Okay,
fui o
I'm
ano
not
passado.
pointing that to build on this theory that I want to talk about.
Foi antes do inverno, né?
Claro que foi, foi mais ou menos na altura do verão.
I think it was like September, August, September, guys.
So if they are trying to protect the guilty, which is a lot, I want to go back to.
We had a blackout, and apparently
We have talked about this a lot.
this
on
poor
this.
guy,
You have changed your tune a couple times when he was.
he had surgery on that day.
He's it. You've since
You
said,
know where.
I don't think he is.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I was really
And I heard my wife when I was live last night. I heard her laughing, and I'm like, "What the heck is
I
happening?"
love that. I love people who
And then I go ask her, and she tells me that. I'm like, "What the hell?"
Pride or their ego. I think in a space like this, that's like one of the most.
So apparently everything went well.
The most
Vou,
important things.
vou escolher a roupa ou espelho já.
Vai estender.
who were telling me they had
Agora
not.
Eu
espelhar.
também tenho que dar aqui uns 10 eurinhos, Fátima.
So whatever this is, whoever's made this decision, and it does look like there have been people at a very high level advising them.
Para não passar no
Not
esquecimento.
everybody in the National Security Council knew about it. I wonder if Marco Rubio, the acting National
Assim já estamos
Kits.
por esta semana. Até sexta.
Security decision to Trump
Está ótima a comidinha, Fátima.
Eu só fiz à noite, com arroz foi a menina que fez.
Secretary of State and acting national
Tem a certeza?
Sim.
Ah, pensei que fosse a Fátima
No
também.
fim de semana, foi a menina
by the
que fez.
president in the last few days since Barack
So
Obama.
guys, I'm eating an omelette with rice and some chips.
We just don't know.
Yeah, and Marco Rubio was the first name that came to my mind when I did see that ex post from the president, because I thought, well, now is his neck kind of on the line, because as we saw in Age of Disclosure, he
Marco Rubio is definitely listening right now.
did admit to some of this knowledge, and then he immediately walked it back before the film was coming out, now that he is in a higher position within our government.
Yeah, well, I think, to be honest with you, in summary, it's a wait and see. I think we're entitled to be extremely sceptical about promises made by the president about transparency and disclosure. Forgive me for giggling as I say that. I just don't believe politicians when they make promises like that. Are they really going to reveal the classified technologies, propulsion systems and energy systems that could frankly destroy the US economy if the public became aware of them? I mean, we're talking here about claims that have been made repeatedly by people from within the legacy program that the United States has cracked quantum-free energy, zero-point energy, energy from the quantum vacuum.
The United States has cracked free energy. Lots of people say this, lots of people believe this. Ashton Forbes does some amazing work exposing this. And we just heard that people within the legacy program and deep inside the government were heavily invested in protecting these kind of secrets from getting into the hands of people like Jeffrey Epstein and who he worked for. Okay, I'm going to let this finish, and I'm probably going to keep reiterating these points to build on what I'm getting at, and some of you are maybe picking it up already.
If that's true, that's the end of the US petrodollar. That's the end of the dominance of the US
Markets
petrodollar, which frankly is the only thing that's keeping America.
It's a bit low, Ross's voice, but that's not bad.
And who owns the petrodollar? Who owns the banks? Who did Jeffrey Epstein say he's a representative of? The Rothschilds. What are Rothschilds? They're Jews. They have connections to Israel and Zionism. They're Zionists. That's what they are. People deep in the American legacy program and government have potentially cracked quantum free energy from the vacuum and are protecting this getting into the hands of people that Jeffrey Epstein was working for. Let's keep thinking about these things. Let's keep thinking about what this could mean.
You know, you can always keep on printing money because the world is so liquid with US dollars. What if the US dollar becomes largely irrelevant because it's no longer, because the petrodollar declines in significance?
Petrodollar.
It means the Rothschilds, the banking system, it all comes crashing down.
I think that's the key driver.
I don't think so, Josh.
By the national security state to release what they know.
I don't think so, Josh.
Okay.
Those guys, they are
I have an interview
too
with
much
Megan
in
Medic-
front
Megan
of
Medic
us,
coming up
okay?
tomorrow. Okay, she came on my channel maybe like 2 weeks ago.
They are
I've just been
already
kinda
too
swamped and
advanced
Epstein went
for
crazy and we've
us.
just been doing other stuff. But that
They
interview will be coming out on
own
the channel
countries
tomorrow.
already,
Look
Josh.
forward to
It's
that. It was really fun chatting to her and meeting her. So
you can
okay,
catch
let's
them,
go-
but
let's just
the
go over
money
these
is
points
already there.
one more
It's
time.
gonna continue their work,
People in the legacy program
whatever the
are
work they're
protecting
doing.
this technology from people like Jeffrey Epstein and who he worked for. And he was, by his own admission in the Epstein files that we've seen, a representative of the Rothschilds who control the banks, they control the money, and they represent a warmongering Zionism. They represent a country that has been psyoping the West to believe that the countries that surround Israel are the axis of evil and need to be invaded. And the people deep in these programs are, I believe the people deep in these programs, that is who this is trying to be kept from, because they know that that influence is so deeply rooted throughout the American government and probably military too. And the only way to keep quantum free energy out of the hands of psychopaths who just want war is to go over the top of the Congress, go beyond oversight, and make a patriotic decision that kind of shits on your own constitution because you know that your constitution has already been subverted.
You believe this?
Interesting.
It took until 2025 for someone to finally
He's
admit this.
Australian,
Such
guys,
a
so
step
he's
victory.
not.
Constitution
He's gonna
because
talk
you
what he
know that
wants,
your
okay,
constitution
about
has already been
anyone. So
subverted.
please remember, these are not my ideas.
I
These
think
are
that's what's
just
happening.
Josh's
I can't prove it,
ideas.
obviously, but you know, many people, have
Even
said
if they're
this,
right
and I
or
do
wrong.
believe this. You know, like Tom DeLonge and whatever. Maybe they got psyoped and whatever. But one thing that came up that I believe, and maybe I'm being an optimist, but people say that these people deep in these programs, they are patriots. They are ultimate patriots that love their country. And like that is the ultimate patriotic move. Because you know that it is for the greater good, and that this problem is probably so deeply rooted that you have to withhold this technology because you know you're in these circles. You can see that your government has been subverted by foreign influence that has been pushing you into war for a long, long time. And if you let this technology out, or it gets in the hands of people like Jeffrey Epstein and who he worked for, and they have quantum free energy, they're just going to start fucking nuking the world or doing whatever the hell they want. Because that's all they clearly want to do, right? They've been waging this war machine for a long, long time. And I think the ultimate patriotic move is to keep that technology not away from you, but away from them. And they're very aware that this problem is complicated because it's like a rot that has infested the house. That's just my opinion. That's just my thoughts. I can't prove it, but that's just my take. Anyway,
It's not bad.
My interview with Megan Medic coming out tomorrow. Look forward to that. Here we go. Ross on Jake Barber. You know,
Yeah.
you couldn't have a show with two Australians both talking about UFOs without a little bit of Jake Barber. Okay? We love Jake Barber.
No, I
Not
don't.
to be confused with Jake Barber.
You know, Barber.
Jake Barber with a line drive to center field That's a base hit.
Is there a reason why he stopped sort of his initial push? He had this momentum after your interview, and it was made quite a splash, and it placed a lot of things. And Northrop Grumman came up quite a lot.
I like Area
following
52, guys.
discussions
He's
after that,
good.
and this range and this, these things happening over there. Do you know the reason why Jake has sort of opted out of his initial?
You say that,
Well, publicly at least,
yeah,
it feels that way.
I don't think he's opted out at all.
Again, I just want to say, great questions from Chris. This is a really good interview. It's linked below.
Yeah,
really
I
asked-
told
he
you
asked a lot
guys,
of good
this guy,
questions.
he's good,
He's done
okay?
all he can do
Uh-huh.
within the law.
Within the law, I
Yeah.
see.
So for somebody like him, he's at our instigation. We said to him, "Would you testify? Would you be willing to testify to the Congress?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." So we filmed him going to the Congress and giving of his evidence. He gave them chapter and verse on what he knows. They know who he's talking about. And he's described to them the details of, for example, the blue on blue incident that's been talked about.
Isn't that crazy? Think about that as well. Like, we know this stuff, but blue on blue. This is like crash retrieval recovery teams, both operating within the United States, which you would assume means they're both representatives of the United States, right? Right? Because surely a country wouldn't want to go out and shoot itself. That's stupid. That's counterproductive. It sounds like within your country, you have something else. You have another group, another system within your country that, although it operates within your country, it actually has a conflict of interest to the interest of your country.
Sorry.
Been willing
Chair Bear, my sister, Jonas.
break the Constitution, break the law.
Hoax, love you, brother. Wally. Oh, sorry, the chat stopped, guys. Sandra, Guitar, Rebecca. Look, the chat stopped on Clay for Kids. I'm sorry, my friends. Really did not see you all.
A private corporation to murder them.
Thank you for being here, my friends.
It doesn't.
To murder them.
The chat stopped, okay? It wasn't
Just
me.
like JFK. Just
I did not want to ignore you guys, trust me.
You know what I'm saying? Who was behind those?
And if you're Jake Barber, there becomes a point where it frankly doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would you?
Yeah.
Why stick your head up?
Yeah, you've done quite a bit.
If Congress isn't going to...
USS Liberty. Yes, exactly. And that's, the other ones you could be like, oh, they're conspiracy theories. The USS Liberty isn't. It has a Wikipedia page. Wikipedia, the arbiter of truth, will tell you about the USS Liberty.
Yeah, damn it. I do
But the USS
find a
Liberty,
way to see these things without the
like,
the breaks.
I'll keep going.
But the screen becomes very small and I do not choose what
It's pretty
appears
easy
there,
to get
so
the
I have
impression
to
of what's really going on.
I have to go to the
in
main
Congress.
page.
And if you get the impression that political
Stuart,
leaders are
good
just
morning, my
taking
brother.
this seriously, they're just
I like it.
humouring the media. I mean, there are good people in Congress. We all know them. A lot of the key members of the UFO UAP caucus, they're doing the right thing, pushing for disclosure. But they're not powerful people in the Congress. It's the gatekeepers in the Congress, the opinion leaders, the people who control the numbers, who have to be swayed. And at the moment, they've made a calculated decision based on, I think, a lot of lobbying from the defence and intelligence community to quietly sit down and quietly go quiet.
So, okay, on Jake Barber, right? I thought it was quite interesting how he said Jake has done everything that he can do publicly and within the law, and that he hasn't really gone away, that he hasn't stopped, which is encouraging to hear, right? It is encouraging to hear. I want to show you guys this, and some of you may have seen it recently. This is Michael Herrera. So, this is the whistleblower who came out and spoke about seeing a giant craft.
Michael
operated by
Herrera. Oh,
men in a black unmarked camo uniform that may have been on behalf of the Department of Energy, according to other similar testimonies. and that this is in 2011, and that it was something that he thought was potentially human trafficking. And this is where Jake
Oh, I
Paul kind of
remember
came in
that.
and sort of came out and told the story that no, it's not human trafficking. It's recruiting psionics from outside of humanitarian disasters, bringing people from third world countries who are naturally more connected to this sort of higher realm, whatever that might be.
Oh, that's
and
weird.
Bringing them in and giving them a better life and using them as psionic assets. Okay.
Soldiers,
That-
that's
an
strange,
interesting topic in
guys.
itself. But this is what Michael Herrera tweeted about 10 days ago. Just remember.
Oh,
as
that's
long as you're in
strange,
government,
guys.
it's
Can
okay
you
to
see
traffic
what
children
they're
and be a
already
pedophile.
making?
There should be more
Secret
outrage than what's going on. Instead, people are dragging on
soldiers,
what Bad Bunny did at the Super Bowl.
secret
Not that
corporations.
second half, but it is true. First of all, that there is obviously like a pedophile ring
Oh, that's
within
for
the
sure.
government that Jeffrey Epstein was connected to. Okay, so we know that there are bad people in the government, or there are people. Yeah, I think we can say that there are bad people in the government. They're not all bad though. They're not all bad. There are bad people in the government that were connected to Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein, by his own admission in the Epstein email, said that he represents the Rothschilds. The Rothschilds generally
Did you
own,
see that?
control.
He said on the email he
connected to Zionism, which is
represents the Rothschilds.
and basically eradicating the surrounding Muslim Arabic countries of Israel, and it's essentially the war machine. Okay.
Guys, I don't even think I think if he's alive and he's in Israel,
To break the law, go above
you can
Congress,
bet
to
that
withhold
they're gonna
what
use
say,
to create
we have
more
cracked the law a long
war.
time ago, which is like
Trust me.
free energy, 0-point energy, the ability to kind of do anything, magic, instantaneous transportation. And understandably, people are like, why would they hide that from us? Why would they hide that from us? You know, they're criminals, and maybe, maybe some criminal activity has been done. I think you probably have to fight fire with fire, right? In some degree. And I don't want to say I'm like fully advocating for amnesty here, because I don't know. This is a working theory. But it would make sense that if there are bad people in government that are connected to child trafficking and pedophilia and all of this fucked up shit, Satanism, okay, which kind of, has these weird ties to this Babylonian Talmudic theology, which doesn't represent all Jewish people, we know that, then this would make sense that there was a decision made to keep this technology away from the Congress, because they know that there are bad actors in there that are going to funnel this technology, this information, back to the Zionists, back to the warmongering, the warmongering facet of the United States. This is what I said. Are you leaning back towards your instincts of what you saw in Sumatra, which is human trafficking? Michael said, let's say I'm doing things behind the scenes to help solve this problem with law enforcement. That's good to hear. It's nice to hear that Michael is still involved. And, Michael kind of became connected to Jake Barber through his testimony. And this kind of aligns with what Ross just said as well, that Jake is still doing things behind the scenes. And, they've said a lot of things like they're trying to get the good guys out of some of these programs, which is encouraging to hear as well.
Sabe tão bem quando nos perguntam do que precisas. Às vezes é chegar a casa e ir com a pior série de sempre. Juntar-nos para celebrar as novidades, o momento de paz. Passar mais tempo com os nossos ou connosco próprios. E tudo o que quiseres, pede na Dove. Descarrega a app e recebe-o em minutos. Agora já posso lavar o meu cabelo, a minha cara e a tua perna.
Let's look at a couple of other these comments. The biggest criminals of all are the ones entrusted with authority who protected the otherwise biggest criminals of all. Yes, exactly. But again, it's not everyone though. I think that's the tough part. Yes, they hide themselves within the authority to keep them safe with the law while committing crimes. Yeah, aka Jeffrey Epstein and their associates. So I just wanted to bring that little tweet in for anyone who missed it, because I thought it was interesting. I thought it was good to hear that Michael was still, fighting for the cause behind the scenes. And this next clip, back to Area 52, I think is going to reiterate on what I've just spoken about. The fact that the truth may be that that a section of the people that we throw stones at for being gatekeepers and holding back technology, with the revelation of what the Epstein files means and what JFK talked about, the subversion of the United States, what Eisenhower talked about, the dangers of like the military industrial complex, this war machine. One day, hopefully in our lifetime, these people that have had stones thrown at them and had to remain silent will actually be seen as patriots because they've kept wild technology getting into the hands of a psychopathic war machine. Let's see what they say.
There was a kind of a realization moment for me where I met somebody in a Georgetown bar in Washington who was, normally I'd see them in uniform, and the uniform they were wearing was extremely senior, and I knew them from another story that I'd done, and they were incredibly generous to me. And I remember they leaned across the table to me and said, "It's real."
My friends, what's up?
Back to my hotel that night, and I thought, holy shit. Because I was guilty of starting out with a confirmational bias. I was doing what a journalist should not do.
Right.
I'd started out thinking, being a smug little smartass, I was going to disprove this UFO nonsense. I really did think it was nonsense. And the interesting thing was, the more I got into it, good people are telling me this is real. And this is the thing I wanted to emphasize. These people are patriots. What they're angry about isn't the program. They're proud of the program.
See, these are the kind of things that really push me down this line of thinking. And, maybe you just don't believe Ross at all, and that's fine.
Ross
I would
does
encourage
have
everyone to
some
keep
good
an open mind
things,
and not really
guys.
believe anything wholeheartedly, but you can remain open to multiple possibilities.
Okay, Ross does have good things.
Again,
He's
what I'd
not
like to
all
do on the
bad.
show is
Essa só vai para aspirar.
try
Claro.
to connect all the dots,
Eu vou
and
para
rather
ali.
than just looking at each individual case and being like, that's interesting,
Vamos
trying to think
renovar
about like,
coisa.
but how can this connect and tell a full story from start to
Abre
finish
bem a
that makes
janela e aquela
sense
porta
and
para
feels
já.
like proof? And I think what I'm sort of, I guess, theorizing with you guys now is something that is kind of strongly resonating with me right now.
They're really excited about the technologies that are being worked on and discovered. They want you, the world, the public, to know about it. And they don't.
But they can't, because your country's been subverted by a warmongering foreign policy and
Sorry.
foreign influence.
think there's any really good reason that it not be revealed to the public. There's two issues.
Why is
And
it
I don't agree
so...
with the analysis that most of the detractors suggest, which is that if you reveal
Why
the
is
first,
the
you
image
have
so
to reveal
bad,
the second.
guys?
The
I
first
think it's
issue
the sun.
is there a non-human
Look,
intelligence
we're
engaged
good
with this
here.
planet? And the answer
Yes.
to that,
Try this.
indubitably, is yes. The second issue is, does the public have a right to know the details of the technology and the developments that we've advanced as a result of the recovery of that technology? I don't doubt for a moment that there have been key people in the Congress who've been entrusted with this information. I think that's how, when it comes out in the wash,
By whom though? Like that, because by another government entity that's unacknowledged, or by some faction that's
there really
completely
is-
removed,
there really is, as batty as this sounds, there really is a control group.
a cabal of
Yeah.
like.
I had a situation when I was talking to David Grush, and David Grush.
Sorry,
was-
the control group that you just mentioned. You think that this is outside of any government jurisdiction? You think that
These are people working in government in a lot of the cases, but a lot of them, I'd say the majority of them, are people working in private aerospace.
right? And they together form this other entity that doesn't abide by any rules.
I mean, they're in all of the well-known aerospace companies: Battelle, Lockheed Martin,
Northrop,
Grumman,
Raytheon.
Boeing, Raytheon. These are people who have been regarded as a safe pair of hands. Often they've come through the route of the CIA, science and technology. They're safe people to be entrusted with the secret, and they've been read in, briefed into the program, and periodically they will bring into the loop key politicians who are trusted. I'm thinking of one in particular. I'm not going to name him. I had an incident when I was doing some research a year ago, and I know what a certain senator was told by a source of mine, and I know he has lied to the public.
Who is he talking about, chat? Who is this senator that was told something that has lied to the public?
But what he's been told.
Okay, it's
And it's
better.
quite boring
Run.
to me because he's
Run
clearly
to
made
the
it as a
bar.
member of the Gang of Eight.
Love you, Jack.
to
Big hugs,
completely
my brother.
mislead.
Democrat or Republican?
Blazer, big
I'll tell
hugs.
you.
Good morning.
I have a feeling it's Democrat.
Oh, really? Okay, that's an interesting guess. Yes.
What do you think about Ross's response there? He said, I think Democrat. And I watched Ross react like that, and I'm like, is that like a sarcastic, like, oh really? How did you guess that? Or is it like a genuine, like, oh wait, you thought Democrat? No, it's like, obviously it's a Republican. I can't get a read on him. For this one. Rubio, a lot of people say Marco Rubio. That's kind of what I was thinking. That is kind of what I was thinking. What about Sean Look the Other Way Kirkpatrick? Is he even a senator? I don't really know like the ranks and tiers of politics well enough to sort of gauge their titles. But when he said lying to the public, look the other way, Kirkpatrick, that was the first thing that came to my head. A lot of people say Marco Rubio, though, which is interesting because he really walked it back. Like, he was in the Age of Disclosure documentary. Then he's not a senator, right? That makes sense. He was in the Age of Disclosure documentary, and then he was kind of like, well, that was tricky editing. That's really not really what I meant.
But what I'm fascinated by is there's been a change. And I think what's happened is the legacy program were treating Congress with utter contempt and not briefing anyone. And that for a large part of the last 50, 60 years has been the status quo.
So they've no new friends. Is the idea.
But what they've done in the last year or two,
Schumer?
particularly, is they've started briefing in select senators in particular. I don't think they trust the House. So these people are patriots.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing that I feel an enormous sense of responsibility about is these are good people.
They want to serve the country.
They want to serve their country. And
Again, okay, we're back to, we're cooking on my theory here. If we're to believe what Ross and many others have said, that these are good people, patriots, American patriots, I believe that like anyone with an open mind and eyes to see recently can see that there is a clear, strong foreign influence on America that seems to have a very strong financial grip that is forcing the country to act outside of its own best interests. It's acting in the best interest of another country, okay? That's obvious. So the fact that it's becoming obvious to us, I can only think it must have been obvious to people who are walking around in these circles, rubbing shoulders with the people getting paid $7,000 for an Instagram post, rubbing shoulders in these military circles where people are acting in a very strange way that doesn't really represent the interest of peace and the best interest of America or the
It's
West.
2 o'clock
right?
now, 2:13, my
I feel like
friends.
this
Please
must
connect,
have been
everybody.
clear for a long
John
time.
P. loves ya.
The higher up the rungs that you
Look
go.
at the water
So it
containers that I've
really makes sense
filled yesterday,
that
guys.
people
Look.
are patriots and
Alright,
government
do
are
not
being
focus
subverted,
on the screen.
they said, by a subtle, secret, covert force that isn't brazen, that acts in the shadows.
Okay, it's focusing on
They
the
had to
screen.
make,
I don't
like,
know
an
why.
executive decision to go, we can't trust the Congress. Like, we can't, or otherwise we are going to basically destroy the world because people are in here
You see like
stealing
this.
secretly
Okay, we can do
information
it
and
like that.
taking it to places that do not
Okay,
really
can you see?
represent
Look
what
at
we stand for.
all the containers of
AKA
water.
Epstein,
That's
coercing
for
high-level scientists and
our
physicists
little
through blackmail,
agriculture.
representing the Rothschilds,
That's all the
representing
water.
Zionism, representing
The
war machines.
containers over there,
I
they're
feel like
all
this must have been known at high
empty,
levels for a long time,
and the sunscreen
made the
is
decision
on. So
to
when it rains,
break away from
I will start capturing the water again.
But ultimately, the
Rubberneck,
example
love
speaks
you,
to
my
who
sister.
kept them
Good
out.
morning.
And sorry to
Hope
use
you're
the
well,
term,
my
but
sister.
just like make America great again, right? Because I think Ross Ross says in this interview that, you know, it's not the country it was when he was a kid, and I would say the same as well. Like, it's sad. I love America. Always growing up, you know, America is the land of the free, you know.
Yo,
You guys
we
are
love
awesome.
America, brother.
You
Stop
know, we always sort of grew up
criticizing.
like idolizing this amazing country and their values, and they're so bold and grand. But now you look at it and it's like something. Dude, you know
Bike
what it is? I
Files,
wish I
good
had the meme on
morning, my
hand.
sister.
It's literally
Hugs to the
that scene
family.
from Lord of the Rings, and what's his name? Oh God, I'm
2:15
blanking on
now.
the names. Where the king is
I
sick.
have to go and
is it
deliver a
Wormtongue?
package.
Wormtongue is like by his
But I
side.
have to get
going
my
like,
kid
yes,
as well
yes, yes. That's
4:30
Zionism,
maybe, I think.
okay? And America is like rotting and sick. And once you cut out Zionism, boom,
Stop
he's flourishing
criticizing
and
my
healthy
brother
again.
America,
Okay?
Josh.
Stop wasting money on ChatGPT, Midjourney, or Ideogram for print on demand. Here's what actual.
And once you cut out Zionism, boom, he's flourishing and healthy again. Okay? I'm
John
telling
P.
you,
loves ya,
get it
my,
out.
my
The
people.
country blossoms. The West blossoms.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for dropping a big like, my friends.
And they were also heroes. Yeah, and
Beautiful.
what they feel is that this is a program where the
I'm
reason
really
for
happy with the
secrecy
lives I've been doing,
they
guys.
think has subsumed
33,
everything else. It's like
36 people here
it doesn't really
on
matter
the whole
anymore
show. I'm
what the
really
reason
happy,
is.
my
The
friends.
secrecy is paramount. Right.
But how? Knowledge. Knowledge. Knowledge is the antidote. Come on, we know this, people. We know this. Knowledge is the antidote.
And it's insane because it's got
No,
to the
how
point
is the
where
music?
the
Music
rationale
is the
seems to be,
answer.
and this is my
Na,
perception, I'm
na,
not saying
na.
that this is necessarily the
You can
reality,
you
but my
feel
perception
it?
is, my
Na, na,
takeaway is,
na, na.
there is no
Music is
reason
the
why
answer.
this can't be revealed anymore.
Or none that's apparent to you.
They've just locked themselves into a secrecy.
Oh yeah,
It's
Robert,
why
don't worry. He's Australian,
So I
so
guess that's where I kind of disagree with
you
Ross,
know,
right?
don't
Now,
worry.
I don't know if this is something that
And remember,
generally maybe he thinks
it's
just
always
like
good
an
to know
anti-Semitic conspiracy theory.
the not as good things as well
I
as
don't
well as
know.
the
Maybe
good
he's
things,
just not aware of it.
so
Maybe
we
it's a
can
different
at
generation
least
thing. I don't know. But like,
point out the
what I just kind of
errors and
theorized
where
and outlaid to
we
you
can
on, like,
improve.
what a great reason
Not
for the
us,
secrecy
but the
would
rest
be,
of the country.
I
I know
think
it's hard
makes
to
a lot of
talk
sense.
for the country,
And I
you
would
know.
love to know what Ross's opinion is.
My
on
country
that.
is
And if he-
very corrupt.
I would love
Very.
to know what Ross thinks about
I guess
the Israeli
everyone,
influence on America
everywhere
and
is
AIPAC
there is
and the
corruption,
money
you
that
know.
goes around with lobbying. I would love to know what he thinks and how that connects to the secrecy
As
of the
long as we
UFO
try to
program.
get
Because
better
again, I'm sorry to repeat
and try to
myself,
find a
but it's
balance,
in
you
the
know,
files. Epstein, Ross
to
said
not
it
get
himself.
too greedy,
And this is what I don't get. Ross said it himself.
too
So, like,
malefic,
is he just being like
and
politically correct
try to
because
help
he's in a position where
others
it's probably smart to do
in
that?
need, especially
Or
the
has
ones
he
in
not
need, you
kind
know.
of connected these dots? That like Epstein was interested in these people with these programs.
Okay,
That were
let's
involved
go
in these
inside now.
programs. So like it's like, hello, am I Charlie with the red string and everything? Because it's clear. It's painting a very clear picture for me. But of course, I may need to go to a mental health hospital. We know that, people. We know that. And that's okay. Because you should just believe what I say. You should make up your own
Ontem não usámos
Bird
a
dude
ferrer à noite.
says, keep up the good work, you legend. Thank you,
Quer
Bird.
dizer,
You
usei
kind soul.
bocadinho só.
Toxic Bart says, cool that Josh
Acha que
had
dá para
young Jake
limpar?
Hetfield on 3 times in a row. Chuck, Metallica, Josh going to look for that giant UFO in South Korea. Hey, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And yeah, it was great. Loved having Chuck. I was hanging out in his live stream actually just before I went live. And man, the dude's a legend. I just love listening to him. I find him a cathartic person to be. His
não tem
energy
muito.
is cathartic. And a membership, my brother. Thank you very much. Let's get support, bro. As always, thank you very much, Taris. Eddie says, thanks for all you do. Hello from San Diego. Yo, shout out to San Diego. Thank you very much, Eddie.
Ei, temos de tirar a gaveta.
Damn, thank you guys. Very, very generous. Thank you, Hey Loco. Let's get some love in the chat. That's the ones you freaks that we have just brought into the tribe. Welcome, guys.
Sai.
300 subs.
Sai.
Now, I don't know.
Pode pôr aqui a cinza toda e despeja ali na...
Thank you very much, sir. And he says many of them are ET cargo cult victims, religious nutcases, and are trying to bring about the second coming of Christ. Yeah, the cargo cult.
Okay, we're just cleaning the fireplace. Raymond, good morning, my brother.
Could be just like iterating
What's up? Good to see you, Raymond. How are you feeling today? Send a big hug to Norma. Love you. Much love, Rubberneck. Big hugs. Blessed work, my sister. Hope to see you soon. I'm also gotta have to go and do some work soon. I have a package to deliver. Oh, so blessed, my brother. Thanks so much for being better, brother. I do have a little bit of back shoulder pain, but it seems to changed.
Yes, Kyle Odom. Another, fascinating. Kyle Odom story.
It's not as bad as yesterday.
If you don't know about him, he is a guy who.
We do have internet sales, and me and my wife, and we have a package to deliver.
He provides like his.
I'm gonna do that when I go get my son later on.
Is well written, and he speaks about beginning to encounter.
Sorry guys, I'm just massaging over here. He's a bit achy.
Shapeshift into something that we would call a reptilian.
How's the weather over there, Raymond?
And they harassed him so much that he shot his church pastor.
Here it's sunny,
5 or 6
mas
times
dizem que vai chover.
at close range with hollow grounds.
Maybe tomorrow.
O vizinho quer até março.
And
Eu
he's now
achei um
in
bocado
prison
estranho.
for like I don't know how long
Sei
he's
que
in
ainda tem
prison for.
pessoas
He's
a
alive. He's
areia.
alive in prison.
Aquele pó.
Like that is
Seeing
potentially
we have
something that
Saharan
you can
storms
track
coming,
down,
guys.
and talk to him. Like, can you talk to people in prison?
We
Like,
got
dude,
Saharan
that
storms
story
coming,
still exists. It's
and
alive.
so
We
the
need to know
quality
more
of
about
the air is not
There's
going to
too
be
many other
very
people.
good.
Yeah, the dude lived.
So
Yes, with 6 hollow point
I do
rounds.
not like to
Apparently,
be
like, one in the head or
outside
something.
very
Like,
much
what? Are
when
you
the
a
Saharan
gecko?
winds are up.
Are you a gecko that just regrows its limbs? Are you Piccolo?
That's a bit cold, Raymond.
You know what I mean? Like, can we, like, there's too
Raymond,
many
we're
people
having
talking about
21
this
C
reptilian
today.
idea, this shapeshifting
Não é 21, não é
theory,
hoje?
for that to just
Não,
dissipate
são
into
23.
the ether.
Não, 23 graus?
I'm not saying
Ah,
it's
não.
true.
Hoje não.
Estavam a dizer 21, a
Mas
Sónia.
isso era para Braga.
Ah é? Não é para aqui?
Says, Josh, did you mean King
Mas
Theoden
também
or
está frio.
Rohan? Yes, I did, sir. That is an interesting analysis. He says, I 100% agree on the Grimmer Wormtongue. Then I
So
say
it's supposed to be around 20 Celsius here.
Journey. Dude, yes, I love that you put some names to it for me. Yes.
Raymond, have you heard Roger music? Raymond! You asked for it, Raymond. Now you're gonna have to deal with it. Okay? Raymond, you asked for it, okay, brother? You asked for it and you got it.
1, 2, 3,
Love you, Raymond and Roger brothers.
Roger woke up at the crack of maybe. That can't be it. I need loud, baby. Packed up his truck, old map on the dash, chasing that crow with a coffee can stash. He hit 1 farm, 2 farms, 3 hills. Every bird there sounded kind of chill. Where's that king of the morning sound? He kept on driving through that long ass ground. Roger looking for the loudest rooster in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Searching every holler, every fence, every country road. Oh, oh, thought he heard a scream. Got a pluck that was unlucky. Till I found Bigfoot drinking cools and eating corn out by the road. What a show!
I was gonna do something more funny, but I think this is funny enough.
Corn sign. Footprints huge, toes all in a line. Roger hit the brakes, heart skipped 2 beats. Saw a hairy dude having boss dude treats. Bigfoot chilling with the busted lawn chair. Silver can sweating in that country air. Corn in his hand, butter on his chin. Roger said, buddy, where do I begin? Roger looking for the loudest rooster in
Turkey.
searching every holler, every fence, every country road. Whoa, whoa, thought he screamed, got a club, was unlucky. Till it found Bigfoot drinking, cruising, eating corn out by the road. Laughing Lord.
Roger, I had to put that one for because of Susie B.
You hear that bird? Bigfoot grin said,
And we met at a Bigfoot channel, am I right, as well? Okay, now the second one, okay? This is the second one. Raymond.
Roger woke up at the crack of maybe. Said that can't be it. I need loud, baby. Packed up his truck, old map on the dash, chasing that crow with a coffee can
Raymond,
stash.
anyone can get to the list. They just have to ask and tell me a little bit about them. I do not want to overdo it, because if you overdo it, I get fed up of it, and I'm trying to dose myself so we can listen to everybody, support everybody. But if we do too many, I won't have time to play them as well. So little by little, I want to do one for Dolly, my sister. I'm gonna do it soon. So I promised her already, you know that. Roger, you were lucky because we were sky watching and you were on the chat, and the words came to my head, the jingle I should do, and as well, Raymond, I like to leave them wanting more. And remember, I need to know the people to know stories, you know, so I can put them into music. Ayrıca bir şey diyeceğim. Eu vou ter que pintar mesmo, não é? Ok. You saw I did Juan's music, and I haven't seen Juan very often. I'm not sure if he's still not appearing on my channel, but he's not hidden. He's not blocked. I don't know. It's, you know, I can only promise him that he's not blocked for my sake and my family's sake. Juan is not blocked, and I love him very much. But I don't know what's happened, you know. Some people just, I don't know, could I've blocked him before? Maybe, but I've unblocked him straight after. But I don't know, man. Maybe YouTube is not associating the accounts. I don't know, man. It's weird. Okay, so guys, Mama Bear is doing a show today, this morning in America time, California time. So it will be later on. Yeah, I love Juan. You know, we did have a little bit of because of my brother Gigi and a girl that Gigi was involved and stuff, but you know, it's all the past. But you know,
I tried telling Juan that him that Gigi will accept him back, but you know, he needs to want it, and if he doesn't, you know, not everybody do like my brother Gigi. You know, he's a wonderful cast. You know, he's a comedian, and you know, he just jokes. Yes, I love Brother James as well, and I love their show they're doing. So look, when I go to Juan's as well, I cannot be seen on the chat, so he tells me I'm not blocked, and I believe him. So something happened there. Me and him, we just cannot connect. So what I do is I check him out on my wife's channel account. So we're good. But he cannot appear on my channel, and he's got a moderator ranch. He's got everything. And he still doesn't see me. So that's weird. Dave. Soft song. So guys, outside it's warmer. But because my house is rock, it's a bit cold. Because I don't have the fireplace on. So when it's really warm outside, it's wonderful inside. But in the winter, we need the fireplace because it gets really, really cold. Really cold.
Every little word is a blessing for us all. We feel it in our bodies. We see it in our lives. Elder medicine, bear claw. One more time. Beautiful nature prayers.
See us alive. So my wife, she should be arriving very soon. She went to hospital with Madeline. Madeline, she caught some we're not sure, okay, but she's got something on her lungs, maybe some allergy, and her eyes swollen a little bit, and she had a little bit of tiredness on her knees. So I hope, they were saying it's a virus. I sure hope it's nothing serious, my friends. Elder medicine, bear claw.
Singing to the water, talking to the sky.
Every little word
Is a blessing for us all. Feel it in our body, see it in our life.
oh.
Elder medicine, bear claw. Oh,
Beautiful nature keeps us alive. Can't wait to see Mama Bear today, my friends.
hands to the soil. She's naming each tree, calling every bird by its
Ancient memory.
that lines deep from 1,000 dawns, cradling the world while the world
We're gonna have to go, guys. All the phones are, the batteries is going down. 20% one, 32 the other one. 66 the other one, this one here. It's just charging, guys. In our eyes. Whoa. Oh look, my brother Super Dave was live. Do you want to watch a little bit? Just a few minutes, okay? Norma, mwah, my sister. Good to see you. Good morning. Shani. Soft song. Jeez, my God. Super Dave, where are you getting into, my brother? I don't want you to lose your channel, my brother. Come on.
to the sky.
Up with what she is doing now. Let me please. Pam Bondi,
Super Dave.
Attorney General.
Florida ranks third nationally in calls for help for human trafficking, where young women and children are enslaved and abused. I knew we needed all hands on deck. Businesses and hospitals to spot it, our great law enforcement to stop it, and tougher penalties to punish it. We're taking on Medicaid
Good
fraud,
luck,
pill
my
mills,
friends
gangs,
from
and
America.
drugs, and I'll fight to put human
The
trafficking
whole world is
where
with
they
you
belong,
guys.
behind bars.
Pam Bondi, our Attorney General.
I'm in love with her. Basically, guys. Remember that name. Pam Bondi. Okay, my brother Carlos. Let's do it, Carlos! Beautiful, Carlos. Come on. I trust you, brother. You can do it. Oh my god, that's a beautiful bike. Yes, yes, Raymond. Exactly. You see, brother.
7.1 magnitude earthquake, Malaysia. I'm sure anytime there'll be a tsunami warning coming up.
Blessings for our friends
Right
from
off the
Malaysia.
coast.
Shani, good to see you, my sister. Hope you're having a good
Still
week,
looking
start
for
of
the
a week.
tsunami warning. Pretty deep, 7.1 magnitude earthquake. Thank y'all. Please hit thumbs up.
This is my brother Carlos. Please check him out. Johnny! Johnny, someone was asking for you today, my brother. Jeez, let me try to remember. Oh my god, I cannot remember. But I told him that I saw Nez Lover live yesterday. Not live, I saw it the next day. And I saw you were there. Awesome, brother. I'll try to get a pepper to eat with you one day, brother, when you come back. Look, do you remember those peppers I did a video a while ago? They're all rotten. But we did try a few of them my wife cooked. And I made a video for you, I think. Hope you're doing good, brother. No rush. They asked why. I said I do not know, but I think he was busy or working. I'm not sure. But I did deduce that you were, getting your peppers belly rest a little bit, of eating raw. Because that's strong, I know, brother. So please do several breaks, but eat low quantity. Your body still is used to it, because you know that it's a tolerance game, a tolerance consuming game in a way. Hope you're good, brother. Hope the weather is getting better over there as well. I've been having a little bit of back shoulder pain. I had a rough week. I had some patients, and I've been driving a lot, picking up some weights and wood, burning wood. This type of wood, look. These bags of wood. And I do have my other big trunks, but they're drying still. They're still a little bit humid. Oh, my brother Jamie, look, glistering barnacles. He collects coins, he rides the e-bike. We love you, Jamie. Beautiful, look at that. King James Bible. 1611. Wow. Oh, this is a Portuguese actress. Okay. You can get, no one can. Brother Frills. My hero. Oh, look, we have a video from Raymond.
No, we had no celebration or anything.
Love you, my brother. Yep. I try not to use it as much, but the truth is that you cannot not use your arms, you know?
And next year's even better for him. I do is, you know, take day by day.
John P. loves you, my brother Raymond. Oh, hello, wussy cat. Okay, let's watch a little bit of my brother's shorts. Old video.
I'll get out.
My brother Raymond. Please connect, everybody.
No, still kind of.
Check my brother Raymond, Johnny, Roger. Oh, you're the three on the chat. Sorry. John P loves ya. Let me comment here. This is my wife's. Oh, Marich connected to you, brother.
I don't think he had laptop. Kid being bullied by the kids. Oh, you guys have any kids? I don't have nobody.
My brother, love your beard.
I was like, oh, you can't come in.
Let me check him
You
out
need to go back.
right now. This one? This one, Raymond? There are two suns over there. That's weird. That's not the one, right, Raymond? This one? Okay, these are too short, brother. Let me see. Like a boss. Oh, look at the bear. Oh, look at that. It was afraid of it. Look, it did a scrape there. Beautiful, man. That's well done, Raymond. Beautiful food. Show us the food. Hello. Oh, those chops look beautiful, brother. Which ones is the music, Raymond? Love you, my brother. Pull chop. John P loves you, my brother. Awesome. Oh, your dad's video. Oh my god, I loved it so much. Inside. Beautiful Norma. Wait, the Norma is not yet. Brother Raymond. Forever our brother. Norma, love you, my sister. Beautiful. Oh, I don't want to show too much of the smokies. Okay. Okay, this is my brother Wally last night. We were there. He's probably lurking. He was first without sound and then he got his sound back later. Okay, the sound is back. Oh, my world, she's a fire.
Okay, guys. We've been gone for a while, and we got back, and everything in StreamYard just changed. Everything. And then we had to unpause our account, and it took it a while to unpause. I was sitting there playing.
She's a fire. She's a soul.
We're not live. What's going on?
She's the rhythm of my soul. Okay, I must have ruined the music there. Sorry, guys.
An error has occurred. I said, oh my God, no, not right before today.
Okay, you're not playing anymore. Okay, so guys, let's do like this. Let's try and find one who's... Okay, they're playing, okay. I hope I don't get a copyright, Wally, for the game. I used to play this game. Batty, my sister. I used to play this game, guys. It was amazing. White Combs, what's up? You see, Wally, the chat stopped again. I'm so sorry. Clay for kids. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the emojis. I love you, brother. Traveling, how are you? Brother and sister, love you. Wally, big hug to Bat. Sunny Shays meets my wife. I was thinking of getting some more coffee, guys. I'm not sure. It's still a bit early to have another one.
kissing.
Okay, so my kid just sent me some.
Top of the oil.
Oh, I looked through the center of it.
Is it the last? I mean, the last lap.
This is. Yeah, I'd accidentally found that one out too.
Come on, guys.
I'd done it one time. I was like, oh, wait a second.
There we go.
You can double trick in the air too, by the way. Pat.
I purposely let them in front of me, you know that. Come on. Oh, I'll be cussing once we get to 100cc, won't I?
Probably.
And now 100, we ain't really got past 100. We was doing 150. We had,
I hate the lightning bolt.
on our Nintendo Wii U Mario Kart, we had 150 gold, we had mirror gold, we had all of
Sim,
it
gosto
gold.
muito, linda.
Now, when the Nintendo Switch come out,
E gosto quando cantas também.
and the accelerator and the hardware was faster, which made it faster and harder to beat. So you can go and play.
I haven't done that yet because I can't even hit the rails yet.
Yeah, you can play Mario 8 on Wii U, and then when you play it on Switch, it's faster. But now I love this right here. I noticed when
White Combs, great live yesterday
steering is spot on.
and the day before.
Is spot on.
Can you switch the camera view so we can see in front of it? It's a female. It's got udders.
Okay, I'm gonna get a little coffee, guys.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get over there to them.
Okay, my wife is saying it's gonna take a while.
1, 2, 3, go.
My least favorite ones because I hate the cars.
Oh, bless my brother.
Change the angle of the thing a little bit and see if
What do we need to see?
we got this trick. There we go. Come
Do
on,
another one, do
baby.
another one.
Okay, let that boost.
Na 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 vampira.
Look at that. I
We
grabbed
can't
it.
play
Guys,
players
my
inside.
daughter,
You can't see the screen properly to be able
when
to do
she
a two-player.
sings the music, John
So between
P,
me and him,
you know, John P. Lord,
50-50.
word 'em up.
It's a 50-50 on
She
who's better.
thinks it's a vampire. She says,
BJ's getting
John
dinner.
P. Love,
Said he's gonna leave us a minute.
vampire,
Thank you.
and we don't know where she got that idea.
We can't do online play just yet. We have to get
But it does look like it says vampira sometimes, okay? Okay, I need another charger for the phone.
Yeah.
It's gonna turn
He
off.
just likes to show all of them.
Oh, yeah, we got new trains for Christmas. We got new trains.
Oh yes, we saw the trains. Beautiful, brother.
Oh, shit, where's the road? Right here? Okay.
Okay, let me get the coffee quickly, guys.
Grind, baby, grind. And now I got hit by a windshield.
It's okay. You're still pretty far ahead.
Hold on, can I grab right here?
Remember, hold your boost button. Hold your boost button and just go straight.
No, I done my jump button and went straight, right?
That's your boost button, Pop, is your jump button.
Right. Okay, I want to try that on that grinding at the top. See that feather?
Yeah.
Now watch
What
when
does
I
the
get.
feather even do?
Okay, here we go. Where's it at? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Where's the rubber grind on?
I don't know.
You know when we get hit harder, we're going to be flying right off these edges.
Of course.
I thought there was one that I showed Cheyenne. I said, look, baby. I said, there's what that feather's for. To jump to that next beam.
There you go. There's where. Well.
There we go. Oh,
Oh!
you're kidding me. Oh, man. Was that real?
You still win anyway.
Was it worth $700? We said, okay, when it first come out, we said, nah, look it, we ain't spending those $700 to play Mario Kart. No way.
He said one track has great music. This one dude.
Yeah.
I still can't get over that. Said one track has great music.
Yeah, it's playing.
And then he was telling me that the feather boosts you up.
Yeah, we're playing in the music's playing in the background. We just don't get the
No, you can just barely hear it though.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, I am so excited. This is exciting. This is cool. This is cool. I like this. This is, I mean, where's that cigarette? Did you smoke all that cigarette? Ray.
No, you said it in the ashtray and it burnt up and I smoked the last little bit of it.
Right procedure. Give me a pack.
Look,
Go.
Never mind, I found them.
I tried to do a lamppost trick.
But instead of just knocking it down.
No. Come on, baby, hit them lampposts. No. Oops.
Wally. Roger, we saw the vampire story yesterday. Do you remember? And apparently, some of the stories are based in real things.
There's no water grind. Here we go.
Okay, wait a second.
wouldn't let
Coffee's
me up there
almost
again.
ready.
Remember, hold your jump button
I
down
did, sweetheart.
for a couple seconds and then wait for the blue to show up. Then jump.
I can't do that lamppost trick yet. There we go. And we're still grinding? No. Okay, let me get back on there. There we go. We're on it, see?
Someone just knocked you off.
She's getting wild, ain't she? Move.
Oh, he says you
on.
have to do a boost jump first before you can trick off the lamp. So, like you do to grind,
I got it, yeah.
that's how you do it off the lamp.
Look, see, just leave it. Whenever you're doing it, look,
Yeah.
don't touch it. Got me? Look, I'm not touching the direction pad. And we're back on the timer. And you should be able to grind off the little rails in the center. There we go. Because I see whenever it gets up into the high 150 cc's,
Yeah.
that's when I help you get through traffic.
Yeah.
It's grinding. See, look, I don't have to do no work. Look.
Yeah, I see. You can ride off the wall too.
I'm trying to figure out the
Probably the same way.
I tried that last time.
Já está.
She's a star, man. Oh my god.
Tricks with the little creatures.
Easier to see too.
Vampira. That's not normal, guys. That's not normal at all. Vampire love. So John P looks like vampire.
You do the next two tracks and then
Do you think so, guys? Tell me.
You know I can't watch chat while racing, right?
Okay, so let me bring chat up on this computer. This computer here. Hold on. Where's my mouse? Oh shit! I can't even fucking see it.
You never can.
Vampire love. Vampire love. What about? Look, I'm gonna tell Wassa, and I'm gonna say, Wassa, my daughter, she says that it's vampire love. What about?
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know the camera was on.
Oh my gosh! Look, Roger, if you tell me the werewolf, no, if you tell me that vampires and reptilians and aliens are real, I'm cool. But if you say werewolf,
You got it right, right. Look how big that recovery
then it's not cool anymore,
is.
brother.
These shirts look way better than the one on the cards. Way better.
That's not cool because werewolves, they
Seem like it. On the other
they
one,
don't spare anyone, okay?
tried to ride on glass.
Werewolves are very unpredictable, Roger, so let's keep them in legends, okay? Vampire, I don't mind. I'll become immortal. That's fine. Aliens, you know,
Now you can't have it.
I hope not
As in a slide.
take blood
and
from
try
me.
to do a different direction. I know.
I don't have much blood anymore. Okay, so I need my blood.
Lined up with that. Stay on that little white line.
And the reptilians, you know, I do have a few lizards here and I treat them very well, so. Oh yeah, that's the movie.
See, there's a way to.
I think I saw the wolf in New York or the wolf in America. English wolf in the USA, something like that. Look at how that cow drives. Incredible, guys. Geez, spinning, flying. Look at that.
Damn,
Wow.
freaking awesome.
Jeez, my gosh.
As you just pushing the trick button, re-pushing the trick button.
Yep.
I loved this game. Oh, you almost fell. Come on, catch the star.
You can grind that rail right there.
Money?
It's gonna help in 150
Only money.
cc.
Ah, careful. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Jeez, that was bad. Careful, Wally. Oh, I can see some fire over there.
Get it right, right.
Okay, he's good. Okay, you got a banana there. Not bad.
Get it ready. Get closer to the edge, sweetheart. Closer to the edge. On the blue.
Raymond, do you remember when I was hiking on the woods at night? Actually, I do miss that feeling. Did you know, Raymond?
No.
I miss the feeling of going hiking
Yes.
and then becoming night.
Yes.
Because at night, you know, you see the shadows, you see everything, you know, but it's been very cold, so hopefully in a couple of weeks, I don't know, maybe in some weeks or a month, I'll start going again, okay? I do miss that that place where we found the frog. Remember the frozen frog? I still got it inside a Tupperware, guys. Okay, so I don't know what I should do with it. I was thinking of leaving it in the garden
for the ants to eat it, and then I would clean it up and I would keep the shell for me, you know? So what do you think I should do, guys?
What's on my hand?
Wally, be careful with the abductions, the cow abductions, okay? Has that cow been abducted, Wally, already? Oh, bless my brother.
Christmas trains, you're slipping.
Oh my, Raymond.
Christmas trains.
Raymond, brother, don't say the reasons why I don't go there anymore, brother. Come on. I'm joking, Raymond. Love you, brother. I still go there. I'm not saying I don't. I go there. She subscribed to me. I love her, okay? She's just too famous for me, and I don't want to create problems with her friends. You know what I mean? But I do like her. She does like me, but we cannot talk too much because she does have a lot of people who support her and need her attention, and I'm more of an investigator, guys. I'm not as much as a supporter as I am an investigator. I do support as well, but she's already well developed and her channel is going great, so I wish her the best and I love her. I go there once in a while, but I haven't been there for a while, but I do love her and she's amazing. She's worked so hard, guys, to get where she is, and she deserves it. Oh, I'm so sorry for that, Roger. She's been abducted, right, Wally? I think I've seen that video, or I've seen the AI of that, Wally. Wally, my brother, thank you so much for going live yesterday. Today we can showcase you, okay? You can be my main showcase today, Wally. And I kind of missed, I think I missed maybe 1 hour or half an hour of your show. Remember when I woke up and I told you, oh, I'm in bed, but I'm gonna stand up for a little bit. And then I went back to bed. Oh, nice. Jessica's amazing, guys. Okay, so you can post her link if you want, Roger or Raymond. Remember, if you have any channel you like and you want to support, just post it here, guys, as long as it's not anyone I do not like, and I do love Jessica. She's amazing, okay? If people ask, why don't you go there? You're not on the chat and stuff. I go there, but I'm not on the chat usually, okay? Because there's a lot of people and it's hard to be noticed, okay? So, but she's amazing. I've seen so much of her. I enjoyed her earlier work. I knew when she was on the radio, on that HRA radio, no, RGA radio. Okay, I don't remember. KRGA radio. She was there with Paula. She started there. I don't know when she started, but she had her show and then she went to the channel of Dave, where she done a show every week and weekend.
Okay.
Oh my God, she's done a lot for Dave as well. She's amazing. Cryptid Huntress, we love you, my sister.
We can stream Nintendo Wii U.
Yes, yeah, I do not go to the chat, but I do know that if you don't go to the chat, people think that you're not there anymore, and that's not true, okay? In many cases.
It was like, oh my God. It was like
But
I wanted,
still, guys, she introduced a lot of nice people. She's been on SOR. You know, she's doing conferences now, and you know, I can only wish her the best, really. You know, and if she ever wants to come here for an interview, Raymond, you could send her a message on on her chat on Caps saying, John P would love to interview you, my sister. and then I have her on Facebook, so she can come and talk anytime. Actually, I'm gonna send her a message, okay, Raymond? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna send her a message, and afterwards you will send her a chat message saying, "Oh, John P is my brother. He'd love you to go there." And then, if she hadn't answered my message yet, at least then, you know, she will have the reminder, okay? My brother BD as well, Roger. I've sent him a Discord. I'm waiting for his answer. And I'm sure when he answers, we'll do something, okay? I have so many people I want to interview, guys. People, you know, not as known people, you know what I mean? So, as I did the other day, guys, we had Steve Mira. He's the producer at Gaia, and you know, he's pretty big. He may not be big in numbers. He's like 60K or something like that, but he's huge on information and experiences, okay? So we do like all sorts of people. But you know, the people who are the busiest, sometimes they are, it's just hard, you know?
As long as it's Ajax, you can.
But remember, guys, I'm a UFO and a paranormal and Bigfoot already channel, guys. There's no escaping that. The only things I do not do as much is the ghosts, because I know they exist, but I want to leave them on their peace, okay? On their past life, okay? Past lives. So Space Kitty is in action now, guys. So you know, I love Bigfoot, and I already think we had contact with him here. So I'm sure we're gonna have a beautiful blast. Me talking Portuguese with BD a little bit, and you know, he knows that I'm a peaceful guy and positive, and all our connections are a blessing, guys, because we've learned a lot, we've gained connections, and on YouTube you have to respect that, okay? Out.
Wally, I love this one, brother. Beautiful.
They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a peace forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing, and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure
It out.
I'll make it look like I'm
Love it, brother.
Rather hide in my bruises, and when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hi guys, welcome back. Lily, nurse, welcome in. How are y'all?
I lost one of my.
Beautiful, Wally.
His camera stand. So with us a bit.
Shit. You know what's that room?
I do not. But for anyone whose birthday we've he misplaced one of his cameras.
Wally, love your music,
Bear with
brother.
us a bit.
Shit.
Love your stuff, brother.
I do not.
Hugs to Bat.
For anyone whose birthday we've missed here.
Tonight should be a night never to forget, but I doubt that you will remember it. Yes, it's okay to end up on the floor. Get off with some people that you've never met before. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Just do like you really mean to. Happy birthday to you. Blow out all your candles and responsibilities. Gonna take a photo now so everybody freeze.
Hi, Jonas. How are you, honey?
Tomorrow might feel wrong, but for right now, why don't we all just get it on? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Just do like you really mean to. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You think that might work?
Yeah, but you'll have to mute the mic. Mute the mic.
That would be fine.
Then we can use this mic here.
Yeah. That's usually how we do it.
Okay, good. You take the phone.
I'll get it set up.
Okay, and then I'll move this other camera. We are missing.
But hang on, we'll find.
It's probably outside in the other studio.
Probably knowing us.
Well, move, kitty. You guys ain't been here. As soon as I go to do go live.
Nurse said her birthday was the 5th. Happy belated birthday, Nurse. John F. is here. He says, hi, Wally.
Hello, John.
What the fuck was it? Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys, my brain short-circuited. It does that from time to time.
She wants to see the trains. Damn. Okay. Okay, there. Okay, there's that one, right?
It's under your Google, right?
No.
For your StreamYard?
You just go to, you just open up my browser and turn the microphone on and say StreamYard login.
That's where I'm at. This is what it's showing me.
Okay. Is it changed?
Possibly.
Oh, God.
Do you use your Gmail for it with the same password? You know, I'm just trying it.
It should,
Hang on.
It should automatically go.
Yes, there it goes.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm there. Hang on. Mic is muted.
It's going to be the, it's not going to work.
There, the mic's on.
And hold on.
Raymond, love you, my brother.
Wait.
Thank you so much for being here, my friends. 45 likes, amazing. Okay, wait, my wife called. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, you muted.
Hang on, we're not even on the thing yet.
Yeah, I know.
But here, hang on. All I gotta do is do this. And then I'm just gonna do this.
Remove that one. Look. You have no audio because we're not.
Oh, I gotta.
Yeah. No.
Hang on.
Move your
There we
head
go.
so I can see.
No, don't remove us. That's right here. There we go. that's what we needed.
What she was doing.
Yeah, I was trying to check the
Yeah.
audio.
Oh, I was wondering what she was doing.
Yeah, I was trying to get... Okay. Whew. Sorry, guys.
Pai, gostaste das tuas fotografias?
This here's the Dementors coach. Damn.
Bem, vou buscar os meninos. Vicente é às 4h30. Vou buscar a Mel antes e buscar o Vicente.
I should have. Well, if I had it planned out, I could have had a little test track lit up. When I set them on the track, they would light up. It's not even been opened yet. He's just come in, I think, Friday.
I
We've
think
been
so.
wanting to
I was-
get the last gen of this Dementors coach is new. But there's our Dementors coach. Okay. And that is Bobby Socks there at the end of the camera. Bobby.
Bless
and
Brother
socks.
Roger. Hope everything goes well.
Oreo and socks down there.
Oh, it's your birthday!
No, that's Oreo.
Raymond!
That's Mama. That one's socks.
I didn't know, Raymond. Sorry, I was messaging my wife and a friend of mine.
He was sick. He was sick when
And
we
then
got
he got an infection. Got him. He was born. Then he got a little infection in his eye.
I
And
hate just them.
he has a big old
There we go.
cataract or scar on his eye now. And
Okay, the next one. There is a
how long
way
is the car? That's Hufflepuff.
They're 13 inches long.
They're 13 inches, we say.
Our train's going to be 15 foot long.
Come on, Papa. Come on, Pepper.
So there's our Hufflepuff. Oh, this one here's been open.
Oh, come on, Papa.
This one here must have been the $68 one. It don't look like it's been ran. I don't see. No, I don't think this coach has been run on the track. I don't see no marks on the wheels. They just fell right out of that little. It just fell right out of its little sleeve there. That could have been expensive, but yeah. I would have rather it been taped up and us, God, that could have fell out, but yeah, I got two more coaches, or two more full cars for my other train. This is the Harry Potter one, so far. So now we are on, who is this, Ray Ray?
Yeah.
Ray Ray, who's that?
Ravenclaw. I should have just said which color.
I was going to tell ya. But what's really going to be cool is when we get to pick them trains up and run them around the ceiling. Oh yeah, that's going to be. We're going to have another little layout this summer outside.
V-Say says, okay, I am front. Slytherin!
Was about $1 a piece. This is $500 just for this stuff. And that's not including shipping and tax. And Dan, who's this way, right?
That's gonna be Gryffindor.
Yeah, baby! Go Griff! I think whenever we got salted, we were both Gryffindor, wasn't we? I know
No,
I was.
if we used the hat, everybody was Slytherin. Except for Goosey, who was Hufflepuff.
I got, I think, 2 more trains that's still in transit. It'll take forever to. Oops. There we go. Thank God they got shells. Hold on. This just come in today. Just come in today. And this is the Tulsa. This is the Tulsa water tower that goes to the Tulsa tank train, which I have got the train. Put that back in there. I hope you're enjoying this beside. But yeah, it feels kind of good because each one of these pieces were $100.
V-Say says, that's awesome. Matt says his wife says he's a Hufflepuff. Matt.
That's my tank. Tulsa tank train. Hey. And I have just, hold on just for a sec. Just wire back in this box. sec. We got the fans turned up, so the echo from the whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Okay, my friends, I'm gonna have to go.
Yeehaw.
I have the packages to send, and I gotta get my kids.
What is this?
Um,
What is this? Okay, that.
hope to see you later. We've done a lot of hours. Wally, love you, brother. Thank you for making it live for us, brother. Trust me, we do love you and we want you back. So, you know where to find me, my brother.
Shit.
Yes, Raymond. Oh my God, Raymond. I was talking here with a brother of mine
I need 2 gaming.
that I met at Willie's, and he's from the south of Portugal. And what you said
There's the big.
corresponded exactly to what I was talking with him. Crazy, man.
That's it. That's the font.
Incredible.
It's got the little.
How history does repeat itself.
Tubes in it. It's got the juice running through them to cool it with. Liquid cool? Yeah. It was a special deal. It come with its own little.
Love you, brother. Roger, see you later. Wally, brother, see you later. Big, big hugs to you and Bat. Jonas, big hugs, my brother.
Yes, it makes
From
a
Brazil.
difference. Whenever
Big
I
blessings.
go for y'all, and
Love your retro games, brother.
just, I mean,
Wally, check my brother Jonas. He plays some awesome 80s retro games.
streaming from up.
You're gonna love his games. Batman, all that sort of stuff.
All of our shit is on that one there.
Catch you later, my friends. Let's put a music to finish. Huh?
We're using this in here
Okay, so we're gonna do this one.
to run a.
Look at the photos that my kid did. Look how funny, man. Look. That's me, her father. Look, with the alien by his side. And the box.
Willard, too fast.
That box contains the most powerful magic. The alien sleeps in the box, okay, guys?
Okay, where is the one that's got, let's see.
Now, this is a silver box. This is when I go and do the surgery, okay?
Why don't you go up to the top?
And then she's done this one here
Latest.
of Manny, Mel, and Vincent. But Vincent is wearing the t-shirt green. It should be blue. So it's not right. And then there's this one of them also riding the bike. I'll probably be using them, okay?
I'm gonna try it with that in the
Okay, this is a military box that I think I'm gonna acquire very soon. Beautiful. Look at that.
There's like 8 inches of ice and there's big
And these two drinking military cantees.
If we go too fast,
So I'm gonna acquire all of that
we will
very
wipe out
soon.
the mailbox and fly into the tree.
But I do have to do some sales first.
We won't get in the driveway.
Okay, music. Sorry, I was forgetting. I went to the photos and the videos and I forgot. I do have a video I'm gonna premiere today about the cuckoo clock. So I hope you enjoy it.
Sharon, Stein. Sharon, where's Sharon? Who's Sharon here? Sharon. Oh. Sharon. The girl's the name Sharon. Never mind. Just go over your head. Or you got something in your ear.
She's already there.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's not throwing so mad. This was back when we had
Elder Medicine Backlaw.
This is us trying to get home.
In my body,
I'm holding.
feeling alright. Elder Medicine Backlaw. Oh, keeps us alive.
Here we go.
Yeah, 8 inches of ice. It don't look that bad from where y'all were at. But for
Please
us,
connect with my
my
sister,
nerve
Raspberry
was
Nez,
fucking
Charlie.
fried driving on this shit. And it wasn't no better when you got on the main road. The ice may be a little bit thinner, but it was still there. It was awful. I mean, it was awful. It was we was instantly grounded for 2 days. They just put a state of emergency. And they didn't go for 2 days. Luckily, that was over the weekend. Now, mind you, most of your big four-wheel drives were out and getting around. And then some people, they had the all-wheel drive.
Anthony, thank you. Oh, Anthony, welcome to the UFO family, my brother. Thank you, brother. We were just ending the last two musics. Let me send you a big hug, my brother. Oh, yeah. AJ. Let's do it, my brother. Thank you, Marlo, for the 49th, my brother. In peace you come. Thank you, my friends, for stopping by. The last minute. I have to deliver a package, and then I'm gonna get my kids, because my wife, she's on the hospital with my daughter. It's not dangerous, but she had a little bit of swelling on her eyes. We do think it's a virus, maybe. It could be allergy, but we think it's a virus because she was, Sunday morning, she was on the scouts, on the forest. So I do think that maybe it was there that she caught that. And she was sleeping. I didn't notice. I don't know. We didn't notice that during the night, so. AJ, thank you very much again, brother. You were already part of the family, but now you are a UFO hunter. Okay, so be aware if they are around, okay? Let me know. Elder Medicine Backlaw. This is the music for my sister, Elder Medicine Bearclaw. She just had a surgical intervention on her hip and she's recovering, so please send blessings. Whoa. Medicine Bearclaw. Malo, are you sure about that? Malo will only know that on the next time they go to the moon. If the flags moves on the wind or not, or on gravity. Malo, I do believe that you went to the moon, okay? But you could not show anybody. I'm not sure, okay? To the skies. Big blessings, everybody. Please connect with each other. AJ, Wally, Malo, Johnny. Johnny, love you, brother. Thank you so much, my brother. AJ, love you, brother. Hope to see you soon.
On your lives, I mean, you know. You don't need to come here.
For that little guy right there.
Soft song.
Get up over here.
We circled it together, and the fear don't stay.
Too long.
I want you to see. Move your foot so I can see.
This afternoon, Elder Medicine Bear Claw.
There we go.
She's gonna be live.
There we
Please
go.
join
Got it
us.
fixed to where- I got it fixed to where when we turn the camera off, it don't.
It's an AI game.
There we go. We got it now. Right. Now, so that sound that you just now saying.
Amateur artist.
Oh yes, the rovers, they send them, and America has sent them, we're sure. Remember, rovers nowadays, they are like cyborgs, you know?
Keep us alive.
I don't want to hear
My
those
people,
things
see you
outside
soon.
of work, damn it.
John P. loves ya. This was Wally, my brother. He's showing the carriages. Please check his live. Look, it's a Lionel carriage. That's a Rail King.
I think.
Oh my God, Wally. Guys, check him out. Wally's World 4202, okay? New Nintendo Switch 2. See you soon, my people. I hope I can be here tomorrow. If not, after tomorrow, okay? Maybe day yes, day no, so I can rest. John P. Love.